And here we are, the moment we all been waiting for. The moment it hit Tuesday. We were counting down the seconds. It's win or go home. A new NBA Cup in-season tournament champion will be crowned at the end of these 48 minutes. May the best team win. Start the show. We are back. Back like we never left. We are here today. We are here today to witness history. We're here to witness the Knicks' first championship in 50 plus years. Is it the championship we're all waiting for that we're going to have to wait to the end of the season to actually be crowned with? No, it is not. It is the in-season championship, but you know what? A championship is a championship. When the Knicks win it tonight, yes, we will be raising the banner. We are here today to take on the San Antonio Spurs, who, in some people's eyes, shocked the world by beating the Oklahoma City Thunder. Although, if you guys were here with me for that game, I did try to warn a lot of people. These San Antonio Spurs are not the baby San Antonio Spurs we've seen these last couple of years. They are here. They are ready to go. Victor Wembanyama has taken that superstar leap, let alone even a star leap, because he's been a star the second he walked into this league. He is a true blue MVP candidate, a superstar in this league. The only thing that could possibly hold him back from sweeping all these awards is that dang 65 games played rule. Outside of that, there really is no stopping the alien. Bodega, what's up, Bodega? Chris, Cross Signal, what's up, Cross Signal? Bible, what's up, Bible? Daniel Berry Sports, what's up, Daniel? Niall Dimitri, Vic. Justice's dad, my man Mark. Appreciate y'all. Big Rudd, George Jones. Susan, of course. Ruzande, what's up, Ruzande? I did have the wrong game set up for the thumbnail, but I changed it. I did change it. When I saw it, we changed it. We got it going. We're ready to go here tonight. We're going to start where we always start. With the captain, because it will come down to the captain. 6'2", going up against 7'6", Victor Wembanyama. And yes, if you saw some of the pregame, warm-ups from both sides. Jalen Brunson was warming up, shooting over the 7-foot assistant coach on the Knicks bench, just practicing shooting those moon balls up over the shot blocker. Obviously, you cannot replicate what Victor Wembanyama can do, but either way. Keenan Hart, what's up, Keenan Hart? I got my guy OG, but I also got Wemby and De'Aaron. You know, someone's got to go crazy on us from three. I'm backing Harrison Barnes, but could be Vassell or Champagnie. Vassell and Champagnie scare me a little bit more than Barnes does, just because Barnes was so bad in that game. We'll see if he's going to maybe have a bounce-back game. I guess it could also be him. Can't expect him to continue to shoot it poorly like that. Doctor Too Much, what's up, Doctor? Another Chevy quality stream about basketball. Appreciate you, Doctor. Appreciate you. Raphael, what's up, Raph? Here we go. We're winning tonight. It is a big game. Jalen Brunson, don't have much to say about my man JB other than we know what he can do. He put up a 40 ball against the Orlando Magic in the game to qualify here in the championship. And the bigger the stakes, the better Jalen Brunson plays. My man has never really let us down in win or go home. Kenar said, I don't think JB ain't no 6'2". I know he's not 6'2", but they have him listed at 6'2", so I'm just going to leave it at 6'2". He's definitely closer to 6 feet, right? If that, but still. They have him listed at that, so we're going to leave it at that. Dennis Floyd, what's up, Dennis? Miss Mar, what's up, Miss Mar? Albert, what's up, Albert? Lano Monas, what's up, Lano? How exciting, Brunson, for 35 tonight? Jalen Brunson, I mean, at minimum, At minimum. Like I said, the higher the stakes, the better Jalen Brunson plays. He's got 2 national championships for a reason. He's been, a strange time said 5'9". That's a little crazy. That's going a little too far. He's definitely about 6 feet. Maybe he's 5'11", maybe he's 6'1", but about 6 feet. Bible said, I'm here to see my Knicks fans cry. We'll see, man. We'll see. It's going to be a tough game. Every time these two teams match up, it seems like it's a generational game. We had the Christmas Day game last year. We had the Jalen Brunson 60-point game going up against the Wembanyama 40-20 game in which the Spurs pulled that one out. So here we are tonight. I'm expecting fireworks to fly. They have not just Wembanyama, but they got Castle, they got Fox, they got Harper, they got Vassell playing extremely well. And so it is a tough task for the New York Knicks to overcome here tonight with them playing extremely well, getting Victor Wembanyama, the alien, back. We will go through the rosters as usual, starting with Jalen Brunson. Don't have much to say other than the percentages are rising, y'all. They are rising. The plan was to update the percentages before we came live, but didn't have time to do it. Just know that he's shooting damn near 50% from 3 and close to 40% from three-point range so far. He's just been phenomenal. He's been phenomenal as of late. Get the Karl Anthony Towns, who also, the percentage is on the way up. I believe over the last 10 games, he's shooting like 42 or 43% from three-point range. We've been talking about how he's due for a nice big stretch of really fantastic shooting from the perimeter. He's going to need it tonight, probably matched up alongside Victor Wembanyama. We'll see who Wemby guards to start the game. Are they going to put him on Josh Hart? Can Josh Hart make him pay? A lot of things to go over in terms of the matchups, but Karl Anthony Towns has been playing better, shooting it better. He had a really, really good game, really solid game against the Orlando Magic. And you know what? Oftentimes he's the punching bag defensively about how he's not been very good. All of the defensive metrics right now showing, and some of the eye tests we've talked about, last couple of games specifically, Karl Anthony Towns has been stepping it up defensively. He's not always going to be there. He's not a lockdown rim protecting big, but he's being in the position. He's getting into good positioning. A lot more cognizant of what's going on defensively around him. Team is covering up his mistakes as well if they do come along, like guys like Anunoby and Bridges and a locked-in Josh Hart have been fantastic, all working together here. Dennis Floyd said, reminds me of David and Goliath. It is for sure a David and Goliath moment here tonight. Rap said, I like JB versus San Antonio. I would have taken big cities versus OKC. Good point. Good point. Over to Austin. What's up, over to Austin? Just Dad said, leave it to Sheffy to want to slap around the Magic again. Tavia, what's up, Tavia? Let's get it. We're back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keno Hart said, anyone know if Wemby is starting or off the bench? Good point. I completely forgot about that aspect of it. Probably coming off the bench, but we'll see. We'll see. Probably off the bench. Probably off the bench, Bible. Probably off the bench. I agree. Simon Ja, what's up, Simon? He's dressed for the occasion. We're in Vegas. When in Vegas. When in Vegas. Got to dress for the occasion, of course. MBM, what's up, MBM? But Karl Anthony Towns has been absolutely fantastic as of late. And again, I'm expecting him to continue to play very well going into the Christmas Day game and then going into the new year. Karl Anthony Towns is looking very, very comfortable in what he's being asked to do right now, both offensively and defensively, which is the most important aspect of this team. We get over to the third guy, the dog, the warden, OG Anunoby. My man has been absolutely locked down since coming back from the injury. What else should we have expected from OG Anunoby? He is an impressive player. Keno Hart said, is that velvet? It is the velvet. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The crushed red velvet. OG Anunoby, since coming back from the injury, hasn't been super consistent from the perimeter, but he did have a 5 for 7 three-point attempt game against the Magic. Again, there goes the Magic. Ricardo Brothway, what's up, Ricardo? OG Anunoby's been fantastic, both offensively and defensively. He's knocking down the three. We're going to need him to knock down a lot of threes tonight, as I'm sure guys like Brunson, Hart are going to crash into the paint and swing it around to OG Anunoby. We're also going to need him to be very active defensively, because there are going to be stretches where OG Anunoby is going to be asked to guard Victor Wembanyama. We saw Caruso get the matchup to guard Victor Wembanyama in the OKC game. So obviously, you're going to try to want to bother him with a smaller player to help push him out onto the perimeter, who could also slide their feet should Wembanyama take it off the bounce and look to attack. There really is no sense in like, whoa, you want to put a 7-footer on Wembanyama, because he's so big and tall and so much bigger and taller than everybody else that it doesn't really matter if you have a 7-footer or a 6'8" guy. He's just going to rise up and shoot it over the guy anyway. So you probably want your best defender who has good hands, slide his feet, stay in front of him, is strong, can keep him out of the paint and force him to shoot jump shots, and then you just hope he misses. There really is no stopping Wemby, but a guy like OG Anunoby come the fourth quarter may be the best matchup for him with Karl-Anthony Towns out there in help side. And again, we'll see the Mitchell Robinson matchup when both of these guys likely come off the bench here tonight. We get over to Mikal Bridges, Mr. Consistency so far here this season. He has been lighting it up everywhere, taking every part of the box score that we want to see him contribute with. 16.4 points per game, 4 points, about 5 and 5. He's been fantastic. It's not just doing it all in terms of the rebounding and the assisting and the points, because he's more of a fourth guy on this team behind the top three guys, which is why we have him listed behind those three guys to begin with. But it's the efficiency at which he's been doing it with. Pacers Nation, what's up, Pacers Nation? It is the efficiency, Mark.TV, what's up, Mark.TV? It is the efficiency in which he has been doing it with. Over 50% from the field, over 40% from three-point range. The last time these two teams matched up, Mikal Bridges, well, not the last time, but last year on Christmas Day, Mikal Bridges went absolutely off and basically won the Knicks that Christmas Day game with a 40-point explosion. Didn't he knock down 7 or 8 threes in that game? He could not miss from the perimeter. So they're going to need a little bit of a recreation from a guy, whether it's Mikal Bridges or OG Anunoby or Jalen Brunson himself, especially when you take into account we're missing McBride, we're missing Shamit, too many shooters to miss to not have guys like Mikal Bridges light it up from three-point range so far tonight. Tavia with the subscription. Appreciate you, Tavia. Hope you're having a good time tonight. You know, I said Cal has been better defensively and also better with rebounding and assists than last year. Just better all around. Better scoring more efficiently, knocking down the three-point shot more efficiently. He's actually found his way to the foul line a couple more times than he did last year. Still not to the level we'd like it to, but Doctor Too Much. My man Doc. What's up, Doc? Efficiency always means you don't waste other teammates' opportunities to score. Yeah. You know, they did a really good job last year of getting him decent looks. Obviously, he didn't have the ball in his hands as much as maybe he would have liked it, or as much that could allow him to be more in rhythm as a shooter. It's been talked to death. His changes to his jump shot last year. This year looks a lot more fluid, a lot more better. But efficiency, you know, as a fourth guy, the efficiency needs to be there because the opportunities aren't always going to be there because we're obviously going to play through Brunson, play through Towns, and then also maybe play through Anunoby before we even get to Mikal Bridges. And so it's always going to be more important when you do get those opportunities that you take advantage of them. And he has done that. David Oz Jr., what's up, David? Big night, popping bottles, cheering in the streets. Knicks win the cup. What's up, man? What's up? What's up, David? And the I think Huck is more athletic and could bother Wemby a little bit. Give Mitch a hand. He could. We'll see where they go. I mean, I think it's a tall task to put Huck Porty out there in this position right now, as big of a game as it is. But you never know. He could. I am a big fan of Ariel Huck Porty and what he's done so far this year. We get over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart being entered into the starting lineup. The Knicks, I believe, are 9-1 with him in the starting lineup over the past 10 games. He's been phenomenal. The team has been phenomenal with him there. He's upped every category we wanted him to see. The efficiency is there. He's always finished well inside the paint. The issue was whether or not he was going to be able to knock down the perimeter shot. Wembanyama is not starting. But when Josh Hart is out there, they'll likely try to put Victor Wembanyama on Josh Hart. So it's going to be imperative that Josh Hart not only takes those threes and those opportunities that they're going to give it to him, my man needs to knock them down with regularity tonight. It is highly, highly important. Manuel Mercado, what's up, Manuel? Yvette Posada, what's up, Yvette? Very, very important that Josh Hart is going to have a good game tonight because they are going to need him for sure, particularly with his offense and his shooting. You know, I said basically for Hart, I just want to see fewer turnovers. Sure. What is he averaging so far this year? 2 turnovers. It's actually not that bad. He is a chaos engine. You just really have to live with all the positives that he brings. Occasionally, he's going to throw a pass into the third row, right? But generally, yes, you do want to see turnovers limited as much as possible. The Knicks are one of the best teams at taking care of the ball overall. So not, again, I'll live with the, every once a game, he'll throw a pass in the third row. I'll live with that as long as you give me everything else and the shooting is there. Pacers Nation said, whoever wins tonight, I don't care, honestly, because I'm always going to be a Pacers fan, win or lose, to be confident tonight, or whoever's going to win. The beauty of being not having a dog in the fight is that you could just enjoy the good basketball. Hopefully we get a great basketball game today. Anthony G&T, what's up, Anthony? De'Aaron Fox versus Brunson is the main matchup. True. I mean, Steph Castle is likely going to be guarding Brunson, and Bridges will likely be guarding Fox. So not necessarily going to be matched up together, but yes, the two starting point guards. CEO King, what's up, CEO King? Doc said, Josh Hart, the working class hero version of SGA without the flopping. We get over to Deuce McBride, who, of course, is out with the sprained ankle. He is likely to be back for the Christmas Day game, but we'll see. We'll see. They initially said be reevaluated in a week, so likely just a regular sprained ankle. So hopefully he is not going to be out too much longer. But also when it comes to Mitchell Robinson, I thought we were going to get to the other guy. I thought we were going to talk about Landry Shamet, but instead we're going to talk about Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson is going to be a key factor in this game here today, specifically because Wemby is obviously going to be out there, and these two guys did not match up last year. Robinson was not available with the Christmas Day game last year, and then when Robinson was, I think he was back for that San Antonio game, Wembanyama was out for that game. So it's going to be interesting to see, especially considering both of these guys coming off the bench tonight. It's going to be interesting to see because they will likely be matched up. Robinson, the biggest, tallest, most physical defender they have out there. So it'll be interesting to see if Wemby maybe pulls him out to the perimeter and asks him to guard out in space. So, Wembanyama has been catching it out at the nail, foul line extended area, elbow areas, high post areas. So probably a good spot for Mitchell Robinson to guard him. But if he pulls it back out further behind the three-point line there, it's going to be difficult for Mitchell Robinson to keep up. But we'll see. We'll see what the matchups are going to be when that happens. Hart said Deuce gets injured really often considering he was a running back. True. He was also a quarterback. Alma Scenario, what's up, Alma? It's Mark L. What's up, Mark L? I finally found again. What's up, Mark L? Bible said Mitch is going to change that number after Area 51 gets done. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, there really is no guarding Wemby, but Doc said New York sports fans are battle-hardened and scarred by the time and expect nothing but the best from this team. Let's do it. Let's do it. Kwame Robinson. What's up, Kwame? We get over to Landry Shamet, and this is the guy I thought we were going to be talking about, but he is still out with the shoulder injury. No full update on him yet, which is interesting. I feel like we would have heard something by now because we are about a 5.5-ish weeks now removed from the injury, and they said he'll be reevaluated in 4 weeks. And I don't expect him back anytime soon. I would just like an update. Like, are we talking another week? Are we talking another 2 weeks? Are we talking possibly the Christmas Day game? What are we looking at with Landry Shamet? And what is the expectation for it? I just want some information. That's all. Raf said, Sheffy, 2 more days for my birthday. Happy early birthday to you, Raf. Hart said, hell no, Knicks fans are acutely aware we can lose, for sure. For sure. I'm not going to lie. I'm really nervous going into this game just because you look at the way they handled OKC, and I look at this team and I go, okay, what are our options? They're so good defensively, and then they're going to have Wemby down low. They're so good defensively out on the perimeter, and then they're going to have Wemby down low to protect the basket. Like, it feels like it's going to be impossible to score against this team, so I'm really excited to watch it. Flex Hart Mozart, what's up, Flex? I'm starting to really enjoy your commentary. Appreciate you, Flex. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're having a good time today. MM, what's up, MM? Hey, back in here from H-Town. What's up, MM? That's my man, El Mark. Mark L. Watch the first quarter, how we play without Wemby. Yeah. I mean, I assume his minutes restriction is going to be about the same. So, statement game put the league on check for sure. MM said, don't get no hiccups no more. That was funny. Yeah. I mean, it's the first time it's happened so far in 4 years. So, hopefully that's the last time it happens. But we get over to Jordan Clarkson, who, we talked about during the Magic game. I might just be out on Jordan Clarkson. I gave it a good run. I gave him time to adjust. I gave him time to figure it out. And it's just actually getting worse. It's actually just getting worse as the season goes on. It hasn't been great as of late. He is now sub 30 from the three-point line. Just feels like a complete pumpkin out there, considering he's also a bad defender. I've been rooting for him. I'm still rooting for his success. I'm ready to move on to the Tyler Kolek experience. I'm ready to move on. Sons Jen said, I'll be keeping an eye on the hiccup situation. But, Jordan Clarkson, I'm this close to sneaking a Tyler Kolek graphic in here. I just want to wait till McBride and Shamet comes back to see the full rotation. Because when those two guys come back, I fully expect to see Jordan Clarkson sit on the bench collecting DNPs along with Gershon Yabusele for Tyler Kolek, right? So I'm going to wait on the Tyler Kolek, with Yabusele not getting any minutes. I'm waiting for the guys to come back to see who is going to crack the official rotation. It should be Kolek. It might be Clarkson just because he's a veteran and he's been the guy in the rotation ever since. But if I think Mike Brown is who he is, and he cares more about who's actually contributing to the team, it should be Tyler Kolek because he has been fantastic as of late. Dave Obon, what's up, Dave? What time they started? The game will be tipping off in about 10, 15 minutes or so. Darnell, what's up, Darnell? Susan, what's up, Susan? David Osh Jr. said, JC is going to have a big game, mark my words. I'm not confident he's going to have a big game against this level of perimeter defense, but David Osh Jr. said, Dink Pate coming soon. I am hoping for it. I am hoping for it. I am really hoping for it. Oh, Al Machinery. What's up, Al Machinery? I see it now. I see how you name. I was calling you Alba. That's because it's all, the way it's written there, it looks like all work. It's Al Machinery. What's up, Machinery? I see it now. I see it now. I got you. Bible said he needs to put all his effort in defense. Offense not working for JC. Need to use all 5 fouls every game. I mean, he kind of is. He's just bad. He's just bad. He's slow. He doesn't read the court all that well defensively, not all that defensively aware. Slow laterally, gets beat off the bounce very easily. It's not looking great for him. Doc said Yabusele's a wizard case. I'm ready to ship him off for a ham sandwich right now. Bring in Dink Pate. Bring in somebody else. Tosan and Woma. He'll contribute more than Yabusele, I'm not going to lie. Onyema, what's up, Onyema? From Gabon, what's up? What's up, Onyema? Spurs going to win tonight? It should be a close game. It should be a close game. Ellie Moosecoff, what's up, Ellie? Yabu's going to poster Wemby? I don't know about that. Yabu smoked a dunk the other day. I'm out on Yabu the same way I'm out on Clarkson. Rooting for their successes, but, I said, needs fewer ham sandwiches. Oh, man. Now we're going to get over to the San Antonio Spurs, and we're going to start with Wemby, and this is my analysis of Wemby. It's Wemby. You just pray. You just pray. There is no analysis on Wemby. Again, they will try different things. They'll try Towns on him. They'll try Mitchell Robinson on him. They'll try OG Anunoby on him, in terms of putting a wing on him and packing the paint and trying to force him and keep him out of the paint to shoot jumpers all night. The thing is that he can knock down these jumpers, right? So there is no guarding Wemby. He's 8'9", 21 years old. This guy has the league at his feet right now. It is scary. It is scary what this guy has been doing so far. Now we get over to the De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox coming over in the trade last year. He has been phenomenal so far for the San Antonio Spurs. He was very good in the OKC game as well. He was the guy oftentimes building momentum whenever the Spurs would drop down a little bit more. He was the guy going through it offensively. And when you have a guy like Wembanyama out there, even a guy like Castle or Harper, or if they put shooters out there between Vassell, Champagnie, and Barnes, and you have space for him, De'Aaron Fox is still one of the quickest guys in the league. Can blow by people very easily. I said Wemby is not 6, not 7, not 8. He keeps going. He keeps going. Sadu Barry, what's up, Sadu? De'Aaron Fox, like I said, still one of the quickest guys in the league. Three-point shot has been there. He's developed that very nicely. It was obviously an issue coming into the league. He has now fixed that, rectified that. So very difficult to stay in front of him. Very difficult to guard him. King Free, what's up, King Free? Especially when you have the level of talent that they have around him right now. The combination of he and Wembanyama, as they've only played a handful of games together so far since Fox got traded last year. Wemby went out with the injury. And then the start of the year, Fox was out the injury. And now that they're both back, and then Wemby went out with the injury when Fox came back. Now that Wemby is back and they're both back in the lineup, they're going to start building that chemistry, and they're only going to get better as the season goes on. We get over to Steph Castle, who he's having a phenomenal sophomore year. Like, it might be interesting to have Sophomore of the Year awards here, because it would just give me more of a chance to talk about a guy like Steph Castle. He's phenomenal. As the turnovers have piled up for Steph Castle. I get it. You want those to come lower. We talked about how with De'Aaron Fox missing the start of the year, Castle had to step in as the starting point guard. He's not really much of a point guard. He's more of a combo guard. But Greg Rollo, what's up, Greg? Wemby getting roughed up tonight? Hey, man, he can handle it, I'll tell you that. Steph Castle he's taken a leap offensively this year. He came in, good defensive player, made some rookie mistakes, still makes some rookie mistakes every now and again defensively, but excellent perimeter defender, and has improved his offensive game. He's still not knocking it down from three-point range. He knocked down some pretty important clutch threes against the OKC team, in the OKC game. But that is the era in which you'll dare him to shoot. But his athleticism can just be so overwhelming at times that when he attacks at the paint, he can just rise up and finish over anybody, whether that's Towns or Robinson or Anunoby or Bridges. Excellent finisher at the rim. He's averaging almost 18 a game, 6 boards, 7.5 assists. He's been fantastic so far this year. Again, the turnovers are the thing that can kill his game a little bit. He had a ton of turnovers against the Oklahoma City Thunder, but that is what they do best in terms of turning guys over, especially guys like Steph Castle, who are still learning with their decision-making, but he does everything else at such a great level that you're going to have to live with the turnovers right now as he gets, more experience. Darnell said, the good thing about the Knicks is that we have the best big man that used to be on the West. I mean, Wemby has something to say about that. Greg said Wemby is not starting, I heard. Yeah, likely coming off the bench. Sal Tibau, what's up, Sal? Seems like a big game. It is a big game. I think it is a big game. This game, by the way, guys, does not count towards either team's record, but it is a big game. Chi-Chi, what's up, Chi-Chi? It is a champion will be crowned at the end, a trophy will be handed out, and then a banner will be raised at Madison Square Garden. It will be. Devin Vassell, we got to Devin Vassell, who, when he started the year, we did a Spurs game, and I talked about how, I don't know, it feels like he's kind of stagnating a little bit. Recently, Devin Vassell has been stepping up. He's been phenomenal. Almost 16 a game now, 3.7 rebounds, 2.4 assists. But the thing that has stepped up is when he came into the league, he had the reputation of being a good shooter, was kind of a middling shooter, around 35, 36%. He is now knocking it down from three-point range, and he is a huge threat. Not just from three-point range, he's also works his way into the mid-range and knocks it down pretty consistently as well. So he has been a great offensive outlet for Fox, for Castle, and now for Wemby as well. Vassell been shooting. He's been shooting the lights out of the ball right now. And he's also pretty damn good defensively as well. Another really good perimeter defender. Mark said, who else is nervous? Not nervous, but anxious. Jeremy Sochan has been relegated to the bench. He is no longer a part of the rotation. We did not see him in that OKC game. We haven't seen him for the past 2 or 3 games or so. For the San Antonio Spurs, it seems like the Spurs are kind of out on the Sochan game. They are just going with guys who can dribble, pass, and shoot, and Jeremy Sochan can't really do any of those things, and also, since coming back from the injury this year, has not been a good defender at all. Right? The only way to work yourself back into the court is to at least be there consistently with your defense, and he has not been a good defender, right? Mixing in the fact that he can dribble, he can pass, and he can shoot. So you throw him out there, and it's like, what is Devin Vassell doing, right? What is he good at? Not much right now, not much. Only 22 years old. He did show promise earlier in his career, did show promise last year. But, we talk about time being very quick in the NBA, right? A team like the San Antonio Spurs who just beat OKC in this big, grinded out game where Wemby only played 20-something minutes, you just didn't trust Jeremy Sochan out there. And if that's the case, Spurs are likely going to be looking to move on pretty quickly here. Nick Yak, what's up, Yak? Isaiah Gardner, what's up, Isaiah Gardner? Chris Kahn, what's up, Chris? Sal said Cat can drop a 50-burger. He can. He can. He is capable of it. Isaiah Gardner said, I wish Deuce was playing so that we can play a 5-out offense against the Spurs to keep Wemby off the bench. I wish Deuce was playing just for his defense and his three-point shooting. I wish Shama was playing for his defense and his three-point shooting. The Knicks are not deep enough to be missing 2 really valuable role players here. Kiana Bryan, what's up, Kiana? Darnell said the game is to tune us up when we play the West. All the teams run all day. True. The West is usually more of a faster-paced conference, for sure. We get to Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper, the number 2 overall pick, has been phenomenal. He's actually been so good that it's going to come up. It's going to get real awkward when the San Antonio Spurs are like, do we move off of De'Aaron Fox so we can start Dylan Harper now? It's going to get real weird in the backcourt there. They might decide to bring, he's big at 6'6". Castle is big at around 6'5". Fox is pretty big around 6'4", 6'5". So they might just decide we're going to go with a 3-guard starting lineup because they all have decent size, and bring Vassell off the bench. But Dylan Harper should be going into next year penciled in as a starter in whatever position they need to start him at. He has been phenomenal so far this year, 13.5 points, about 4 assists coming off the bench. Almost 50% from the field, 48% from the field, 73% from the free throw line, almost 30% from three-point range. The three-point shot is always going to be a work in progress, especially for rookie guards. But AP, what's up, AP? Burr 18, what's up, Burr? Angela Harding, what's up, Angela? We get over to Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes has been one of the best three-point shooters in the league at volume, 43% from three-point range. And then he just turned into a pumpkin against the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm interested. What was his final stat line in that game again? That was Sunday? Was that Saturday? That was Saturday. What was his stat line in that game? I'm going to look it up and tell you guys right now. He was 0 for what? 8 from three-point range. Barnes, struggling in that game to shoot the ball. He was 2 for 10 overall, 0 for 8 from three-point range. Not a good look. Yak said Kat said he's playing half court tonight. Like they want to play a half court game. Jason, what's up, Jason? But Barnes has been phenomenal from the perimeter. He's just coming off of one of his, if not the worst game he's played so far this year, 0 for 8 from three-point range. So one of two things is going to be the case tonight. He will not miss a 3 tonight against the Knicks, or he will continue this shooting slump and be miserable for the San Antonio Spurs yet again. We're just going to have to wait and see. Yak said, yeah, stop the fast break. Yeah, they're young, quick, and athletic, so they're going to want to get out and run. Between Castle, Harper, De'Aaron Fox is super quick, and Vassell, like these guys get out and run. They get out and run. Keldon Johnson has been one of the most under-talked about San Antonio Spurs so far this year. One of the original guys who was a part of their building blocks when they originally tore things down and started to go through their rebuild, building through the draft. Keldon Johnson, now 26 years old, been a part of the organization for this is his 7th year, I believe. He was a one-and-done over at Kentucky. Coming off the bench, very good, provides a ton of really good things. He's a bowling ball down there. He just puts his head down, goes all the way to the basket, and either gets fouled or he's finishing extremely well at the rim, using his strength, his size, and his athleticism in order to finish at the rim. Didn't do a whole lot in the OKC game, but he should have a little bit of an advantage here tonight just because the Knicks don't have the level of wings outside of Bridges and Anunoby, right? And especially with a guy like Shamet down. Shamet not the biggest, most physical guy. He's more of a guard. But still, having Shamet's perimeter defense able to slide his feet would have been nice. Lewis, what's up, Lewis? Bring the cup home. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keldon Johnson, 13 points per game, 6.5 rebounds. He's also an excellent rebounder off the bench. He's kind of their version of Josh Hart, right? He's kind of their version of Josh Hart. Very, very chaotic of a player when he comes in. Just kind of wants to run around and do things, the way Josh Hart describes it. Just run around and do things sometimes. So we're going to have to watch out for Keldon Johnson. Can be a catalyst with his energy, his fiber, getting his team going, playing extremely well. Sal said, will you cry if the Knicks win? No, I'll just be really happy. Yeah, so we're playing A with 5 minutes of Yabu. Here we go. Here we go. Winding it down, we get to Luke Cornet down at the bottom here of the rotation. Luke Cornet he's going to get the start tonight as Wemby will come off the bench again. He has been absolutely fantastic this season for the San Antonio Spurs, coming off his a very good year with the Boston Celtics. But I finally get the root for Luke Cornet again. Obviously not tonight as they're playing the Knicks, but once a Knick, always a Knick. Luke Cornet, I love to see him figure out his spot here in the league. Good rim protector, good rebounder, pretty good passer and decision maker, good finisher in the paint. Like, he's just a solid starter. He's just really solid. So the Knicks will have their hands full with Cornet, with Wembanyama. And then there are times where they go to the Cornet-Wembanyama matchup, have the Twin Towers out there. So even if the Knicks want to go big, San Antonio Spurs can match that with the lineup that they have. The last guy we have here is a guy we don't have to spend too much time on. That's Carter Bryant. He's the end-of-the-bench guy. He was their lottery pick this year. They had 2 lottery picks. They had the Dylan Harper number 2 overall pick, and they had a later lottery pick in which they took Carter Bryant. He's just a project right now. He doesn't play. Very spotty minutes for Carter Bryant whenever they can sneak him in there. Don't expect him tonight with this being a very, very big, high, very important game so far here tonight. Reddy, what's up, Reddy? Bible said, I think Spurs should hire Dwight Howard and chip in his bag. I don't know if you want Dwight Howard around, I'll tell you that. AB said, Cornet was one of the good players Phil Jackson actually found. I mean, not really. Just because he wasn't a good player with the Knicks. He was a fringe role player. He was a fringe bench guy on a team that was terrible. You know, he had the potential and he continued to grow and he got better. And now he's made himself into a good role player. But, you know, at some point Phil Jackson would have got rid of him. Phil Jackson didn't know talent. He didn't know talent. All right, here we go. We got the announcements out of the way. We got the singing of the national anthem out of the way. We got the players' introductions out of the way. And we are ready to go. We got one more commercial break. And then we will be off and running. And that is the last guy we're going to cover in our pregame. So we are right on time, y'all. Right on time. Here we go. Let's get ourselves situated and ready to go here. Boom. There we go. Ready to go. And Brunson is up first. There we go. Starting from the beginning. Kenny McLeod, what's up, Kenny? Let's go, Knicks. Let's get the cup. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for my first championship experience as a Knicks fan. Whether it's an NBA Cup or NBA Finals, this counts, baby. This counts. And if the Knicks lose, guess what? It's an in-season tournament NBA Cup. Nobody cares about it, so it doesn't count, right? If they win, it's super important. If they lose, not important at all. Jay Hammer, what's up, Jay Hammer? Yeah, I said Mitch, Clarkson, and Kolek is the bench, a touch of Gabu. Yeah. Yeah. And the Clarkson stuff is like, I guess we have to throw Clarkson out there, but I'm very excited to see how the Knicks attack this Spurs defense. Bernard Johnson, what's up, Bernard? All right, here we go. Coming out for the tip-off. Let's do it. Let's do it. The moment we've been waiting for. The Knicks wearing their City Edition black uniforms. I don't love that. I don't love these black uniforms. They're not bad. Just give me whites and blues. At this point, just give me the whites and the blues. It would have been nice to see them wearing the blue uniforms. Towns versus Cornet. And we got some chants in the crowd right now. It is active over there in Vegas. Here we go. The Knicks win the tip. And Jalen Brunson will bring it down. Full court press from Castle here. Castle has it up top. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Castle. Brunson has it. Looking for somebody. Gets it over to Bridges. Swings through to his right. Along the right baseline. Pulls it back out. Attacking Cornet off the bounce. Crosses over. Under the basket. Stop. Fall away jumper in the paint. Comes up short. Didn't love that shot from Bridges. Go to a reverse layup or something, brother. Don't shoot a fall away jump shot over Cornet. Here comes Castle bringing it down. Kicks it in the corner. Barnes continues the misfires. He misses his first 3 of the game. Here comes Anunoby bringing it down the other way. Has it up top, leaves it off for Towns. Towns catches, hesitates, attacking Cornet off the bounce, leans in, kicks it out to Josh Hart in the left corner. Hart trying to get it back to Towns, up top to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Castle, swings through, coming to his left, pump fake, leans in, stops, gets it over to Towns. Towns fires away a left wing 3, high arcing, rattles it in for Big Cities. Here we go, Karl-Anthony Towns, big night for you, big dog. Knicks get the first basket of the game, 3-0. Castle has it up top, being guarded by Hart. Now they get over to Vassell, curling off a screen in the lane, follow-away jumper over Towns. Good defense from Towns. Vassell off the front of the rim, gets a nice friendly bounces. He gets it to drop down. Nice soft touch there. Anunoby has it up top to get it over to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Vassell in a switch. Brunson coming to his left. Behind the back pass to Towns. Catches. Hits Anunoby, cuts to the rim. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart hesitates from three. Driving it down on Castle. Little fall-away jumper at the foul line. Too strong. Bounces on the rim a couple times. And he gets a nice friendly bounce. This time off of the back of the rim. He gets it to drop down. 5-2 start. Both teams finding their way into the offense right now. Castle has it on the left wing. Up top to Vassell. Fires away over Josh Hart. Way off on that one. Good defense from the Knicks. Not a good look for Vassell. Towns with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. Brunson fakes the handoff. Pulls it back out. Being guarded by Harrison Barnes. He wants to cook. Sidestep. Pump fake. Gets caught in the air. Leaves it off for Anunoby for a two-handed slam as Stephon Castle got lost as Anunoby cut on him back door. And the Knicks are moving and grooving to start. 7-2 start. 10 minutes to go. Fox has it up top. Driving it down. Throws a lob up. And he threw it to nobody. Out of bounds. Miscommunication between Fox and Cornet. Anunoby was right there to help contest the lob attempt. And now Brunson has it up top. Coming to his left. Gets it over to Bridges. Down the lane. Pump fake. Little fall away along the baseline. Too strong. Can't get it to go. Long rebound. And Fox able to come in and snag it. Here comes De'Aaron Fox bringing it down up top. Looking to attack Hart. Pulls it back. Mid-range fall away jumper over Hart. Splashes it. Nothing but net. That's just a good shot right there. Josh Hart all over him and it didn't matter. Here comes Brunson bringing it down. Brunson calling for some action. Coming to his left off an Anunoby screen. He wanted Castle off him. Now he has Vassell on him. Now Fox switches on to Brunson. Brunson's going to look to dance between the legs, crosses over to his left, and takes a bump from Fox out on the perimeter. And they give him the whistle. Namar, what's up, Namar? Jay Hammer says, Spurs can actually win the finals. We need a big lead before Wemby. They just need to continue to play good basketball. Whether you build a big lead or not. It's a good Spurs team, whether Wemby is on the court or not. Towns has it up top to get over to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Castle. Jab step coming to his right, blows right past Castle. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Air ball from JB. You rarely see that. Jalen Brunson throws up an air ball. Thought maybe Castle got a piece of it. Nope. Just tossed up an air ball well short from Jalen Brunson. Castle coming to his right off a double screen. Driving it down against Towns. Throws up a lob to Cornet. Two-handed hammer for Luke Cornet. Under 9 to go here, 7-6. Josh Hart hands it off to Anunoby. Anunoby fires over. Harrison Barnes can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Bridges knocks it over to himself. Back out to Josh Hart inside the Brunson. They swing it out to Towns. A left wing three for Carl-Anthony Towns. In and out halfway down, but he can't get it to stay. Vassell with the rebound. Here comes Castle. Castle up top. He's going to look to attack Towns. Towns retreating. Stops. Pump fake. Kicks it out. Vassell lines up a straightaway three. Got that one to go down, and the Spurs have now taken the lead 9-7. 8:30 to go. Brunson will bring it down. 8:25 to go here in the first, 9-7. Mini run for the Knicks to take a lead. Mini run for the Spurs to take a lead. Sidestep for Jalen Brunson over Castle. In and out, can't get it to stay. Vassell with the rebound. They wanted a foul as Castle took a bump from Brunson and fell down. They wanted an offensive foul. They didn't get it. Castle down the lane to kick it out to Barnes. Barnes attacking to his right. Euro steps in the lane. Layup. Got it to go down. Smooth move from Harrison Barnes. Awkward looking Euro step, but he got it to go past Carl-Anthony Towns. It was so awkward, and he got the layup. Nice move from Barnes. Josh Hart has it on the left wing, attacking to his right, in the lane, kicks out the Bridges up top. Bridges being guarded by Fox. Pulls it out. Bridges attacking to his right. A lot of standing around for the Knicks to get it over to Anunoby, right corner three over Cornet. Got that one to go. Get the 3 points right back to a 1-point game. Fox coming to his left to get it over to Castle. Castle catches, pump fakes, down the lane against Towns, goes up, vertical from Carl-Anthony Towns, forces the miss. Cornet right there for the tip up and in, though. Good defense from Carl-Anthony Towns. Here comes Josh Hart. He has it up top. Being guarded by Barnes. They get over to Brunson. Being guarded by Barnes, driving it down in the lane, throws up the floater off glass. Got that one to go. JB's first basket of the game. They're going to need him. Here comes Vassell bringing it down the other way. Vassell up top to Castle. Castle being guarded by Anunoby. They get it over to Vassell. Swings through to his left. Mid-range pull-up jumper over Josh Hart. Draws the foul. It's going to send him to the foul line for 2. 7 minutes to go here. Wembanyama at the scorer's table, along with Dylan Harper. The 2 cornerstones moving forward. Harper and Wemby at the scorer's table. Here we go. Vassell's at the foul line for 2. Knocks down the first one. And here comes Wemby. Here comes the alien. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gigi said, can we not get Boston Cornet tonight? Yeah. Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. Not the best time to bring in Clarkson for Josh Hart. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. Baba said that's early. It is early. It is early. He came in like the 3-minute mark in the OKC game. Vassell knocks down the second one. It's a 3-point game, 15-12, 7 minutes to go here. They're applying full court pressure against the Knicks here. Bridges bringing it down against Vassell. Has it at the half-court line, coming to his left. Driving it down in lane. Scoop layup for Bridges. Really bad layup attempt from Mikal Bridges. Doesn't even hit the rim. Here comes Wemby down the lane. Kicks it in the corner to Barnes. Barnes has it in the right corner, being guarded by Anunoby. Get it out to Wemby. Wemby on the right wing, being guarded by Towns. Swings through to his right. Leans in. Throws up a shot off glass. Can't get it to go. And Harrison Barnes right there for the putback. Nobody on the weak side there. I get Wemby was driving it in on Towns. Don't like that. The second time we've seen that. First time was with Cornet. This time now with Barnes. It was good defense from Anthony Towns to force a bad miss from Wembanyama there. Keenar said, Clarkson and Wemby in. Let's not get blown out. Not the best time to bring in Jordan Clarkson with Wembanyama sitting at the scores table. And then pull out Josh Hart. Mark said, how was that a no call? You mean like an offensive foul on Wemby? Jumping right into Karl Anthony Towns? Like just jumped into him? I don't know how that's not an offensive foul on the offensive player, but it hasn't been a call that they've made all year. So at least that's consistent. Teddy Don, what's up, Teddy? You might have to lean more on the double big lineup tonight if you're Mike Brown, just because already you're struggling to rebound a little bit here against the Spurs. Gigi said Bridges chooses the wrong day to play like trash. Halfway through the first quarter, he's definitely going to have to pick up his play. He has not had a good start to the game at all. Bible said that's not a call. No more jumping into the defensive play. It's not a call that it is technically an offensive foul, but it's not a call that they've been making all year. So that's consistent, but it should be called. It should be called. It's just something, like, again, we've talked about it all the time. The league is just giving, like, total carte blanche to offensive players to do whatever they want. You can take as many steps as you want. You can lean into defensive players and we'll call a foul on the defensive player. A defensive player can't look at you the wrong way or on a jump shot or else we'll call a foul. The offensive player in the NBA today has so much more advantages over a defensive player. Defensive players essentially have to play defense with their hands tied behind their back. But tis the league right now. Yeah, so their guards are huge and centers. I mean, they're very good at drafting. They have a type, which is, what I hope the Knicks eventually develop. Get a type. I mean, I feel like the Knicks have tried. For sure. It's just hard. It is just hard. Baba said, yeah, no defense these games. I mean, they're playing defense, and they're playing excellent defense. It's just you have to play defense with both arms tied behind your back. I also don't have the game cast up for you guys, and you guys didn't say anything. Right? Like moments like that, where it's like, bro. Why does ESPN have to change their thing for the worst? Brent, Baronet, what's up, Brent? Gigi said Robinson and Cash should be able to dominate Wemby in the paint, no excuses. Brother, have you seen Wemby play basketball? What do you mean, no excuses? That's the Wembanyama, brother. All right, here we go. We're back in. ESPN has to continue to change the way their website works. And now you can't even see who's on the court. Unfortunately. Brunson has it up top to get over to Towns. Towns being guarded by Castle. They get it back to Brunson, who's being guarded by Harper. They swing it over to Anunoby in the left corner, being guarded by Wembanyama. Jab step, puts up the three over Wemby. Oh my goodness, the dog OG Anunoby has brought it offensively tonight. His second three. Ooh, forgot to give up. It's 17-15 now. Barnes has it up top, being guarded by Towns. They get it over to Wemby, being guarded by Anunoby. Wemby catches, pump fake, swings through to his right down the lane, throws a lob up. Not a great pass. Castle went up. Had it, lost it. Josh Hart knocks it away. Anunoby picks it up. Here comes Clarkson bringing it down the other way. Good defense from the Knicks on that possession. Not a great pass from Wemby. Clarkson driving it down in the lane. Sneaks it out to Josh Hart. Ball knocked loose. Hart able to corral it. Hart gets it over to Anunoby in the post, being guarded by Castle. Anunoby tries to swing through, steps through, spins, kicks it out to Josh Hart up top, catches, pump fakes, driving down the lane, throws up the floater. Got it to go down for Josh Hart. All right, making something out of nothing. We're tied back up at 17 with 5:20 to go. Harper has it up top, being guarded by Brunson. Crosses over to his left. Down the lane, goes up against Towns. Great defense from Towns coming over. Forces the miss. Again, I'm going to keep calling out Karl-Anthony Towns' good defense. Anunoby, pump fakes. Up top, the Karl-Anthony Towns being guarded by Harper. Coming to his right. Looking for a handoff. Doesn't have it. So he's just going to put Harper in the post. Backing him down. They bring a double team. Picks up his handle. He's got nowhere to go. Towns getting tied up. Towns, you got to do something. Shovels it inside to Anunoby. An incredible pass. He shuffled it over underhanded, under Wembanyama's arm, right to Anunoby. And then Barnes down the lane gets the layup as he blew right past Karl-Anthony Towns. He giveth and he taketh. He giveth and he taketh. Here comes Brunson bringing it down the other way. Tied at 19. These teams going back and forth. You got to love it. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right. Wembanyama hit the floor, flopping, trying to draw an offensive foul, and Brunson gets the sneaky layup to go with the right hand. And a timeout from the Spurs here. They're showing the replay of the pass. That is I hope the NBA shows that pass as often as they show all the wild passes that Jokic throws. Because that's as impressive of a pass as I've seen any player throw this year. My goodness. Mark said he sidearmed that pass. Underhanded, sidearmed, like kind of just whipped it. There was spin on that ball. That first of all, incredible pass. Second of all, he swung that thing so fast. If Devin Vassell was standing there, whizzed right past him. He couldn't even get his hand up to deflect it. That's how fast it went. And also, he put spin on that ball. That's not an easy ball to catch for OG Anunoby, right? Like, that could easily hit your hands and slip and pop right out of it. Mark said he curved it. He did curve that thing. He kind of, he looked like a baseball player out there. A little underhand, little softball action right there. Just, god damn, that was impressive. Just awesome. I'm hyped off that pass alone. Giving the Knicks a 2-point lead here. Brunson came down the lane. And it's interesting to see if people are going to be complaining about Wembanyama flopping all around. The same way I've seen people complain about Jalen Brunson flopping all around. Wembanyama's hit the floor like 2 or 3 times already tonight, trying to draw fouls. Like, brother, hoop. What happened to all this ethical basketball? Mr. Lee, what's up, Mr. Lee? Wemby shoved Towns first, and Towns pushed Wemby, who turned all noodly. Yeah, come on, man. I know you're bigger and stronger than that, big dog. Come on. Foongpei, what's up, Foongpei? I slapped your leg because you love passing. I do love passing. I do love the passing on it. Gigi said, elbow those rib cages. Crazy. It was an incredible pass. Did you see it? Mind control. Oh, man. That's the best pass I've seen Karl-Anthony Towns throw his entire career. I mean, that is the best pass I've seen him throw his entire career. I'm speechless. I'm speechless at the pass. David said, I like OG balling out. Good sign. Yeah, absolutely. Anunoby up to 10 points now. I hate that they changed this because now you can't see the full thing. Who's on the court for both sides? Now I'm going to have to scroll down. We got Barnes, Vassell, Castle, Wemby, and Harper for the Spurs. For the Knicks, we got Anunoby, Towns, Hart, Brunson, and Clarkson. They also have game leaders here. It is better in terms of, like, they put more information here, but I don't like that I have to scroll. Can I make this shorter? Like, can I zoom out? Now it just makes this smaller, which I don't love. I'm going to zoom in on there. That's better. But we'll just have to adjust the way we always do. What if you click the full box score? I want the game cast up here. So if anything happens, I can look at it. You guys can follow along behind me. You guys could also see who's on the court. It's just a more informative screen to have up right now. Buffalo Joe, what's up, my man Relic? What's up, Relic? Here we go. Vassell has it up top. Driving it down to the lane. Over Robinson, gets blocked. Mitchell Robinson in the game for Towns. Now hit ahead to Bridges. Bridges driving it down, pulls it back out, kicks it out to Clarkson. Clarkson, a transition three. In and out, can't get it to go. Harper with the long rebound. He's bringing it down the other way. Harper bringing it down. They get it over to Johnson. Johnson inside the Wemby. Gets knocked loose by Robinson. Robinson gets called for a foul. Come on, refs. Let us hoop. Let us hoop. First foul on Robinson. Had a nice block for previously. This time comes up with a foul. No way that's a foul. No way that was a foul. De'Aaron Fox is subbing back in here. Comes in for Castle. Champagny is in the game for the Spurs as well. Fox up top, coming to his right up the Wemby screen. Pocket pass to Wemby, down the lane, goes up, smokes a layup. Robinson was there. Brunson has it up top. Being guarded by Fox, coming to his right up the Robinson screen. Driving it down in the lane, stopped, leans in, pull-up jumper, comes up short. Robinson gets the rebound knocked away from him from Wemby. If there's anybody who can take Mitchell Robinson's rebounding out of a game, it's probably Wembanyama, who could just knock the ball out of the way of Mitchell Robinson. Harper has it up top, pump fake, swings through to his left down the lane, scoop play with the left hand against Josh Hart. Got it to go. Tough move from Dylan Harper, who just extended all the way with that left hand and got it to go past Josh Hart. Bridges gets it over to Robinson. Back to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Fox. Going to dance around the Robinson screen. A lot of standing around for the Knicks right now. Brunson coming off a Robinson off-ball screen. Pump fakes in the middle of the lane. Stops. Pump fakes again. Kicks out to Bridges. Bridges on the left wing. Back up top to Brunson. He's open. Over Wemby. And Brunson finally got one to go down. Thank you, JB. Got one from the perimeter. 3-point shot for Jalen Brunson. My timer goes. My timer going? Why is my timer stopped? 3 minutes to go. Harper down the lane. Smokes a layup. Battle for the loose ball. Brunson saves it into Robinson. And Robinson can't hold on to it. Slips off his fingertips out of bounds. The Knicks are hustling out there for the loose balls. Every possession counts against this team. Under 3 minutes to go. Fox has it up top. They get it over to Wemby. Wemby being guarded by Robinson. Swings through, down the lane, throws above glass. And he just threw it off the glass and he got it to go down. Good defense from Robinson. Wemby just got it to go down. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Champagny on a switch. Crosses over to his right, down the lane. Stop, leans in. Ball away midi. Too strong, can't get it to go. The mid-range shot not going down for Brunson tonight at all. He looks off. Here comes Harper. Gets it over to Fox. Fox bringing it down against Bridges. In and out. Crosses over. Pull-up three for De'Aaron Fox. Off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Long rebound. Keldon Johnson knocks it out to Wembanyama. Wembanyama bringing it down against Robinson. Crosses over. Has it up top. Sidestep three over Robinson. Well short. Josh Hart with the rebound there. Josh Hart bringing it down. Not going to rush it too much. Shovels it over to Bridges. Bridges on the right wing. Back up top to Hart. Hart coming to his left. Swing it over to Clarkson. Clarkson being guarded by Harper. Pulls it out. Over to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Johnson. Coming to his right. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson on the right wing. Being guarded by Champagny. Pump fake. Leans in. Throws up the floater. Got it to go. And the foul. Champagny ran into him from behind. Brunson going to the foul line for one more. Would normally take maybe one more step and shoot a floater in the lane. But with Wembanyama lurking, Brunson playing off of 2 feet, being really smart. Little touch foul there from Champagny. On the replay here, I don't see where the foul is at all. Oh, I guess I see it there. He reached his arm out and smacked him on the shoulder as he was shooting the floater. Still, ticky-tack foul. But Brunson at the foul line for one more free throw here. One more point. Bible said Wemby missing too much. That is that Knicks defense right there, brother. That's that Knicks defense. Playing very good defense on him. Brunson at the foul line for one more. I'm not keeping good track of my scoreboard here tonight. 26-23. Mark said he tapped him. He did tap him. Still ticky-tack foul. But he did tap him. It is a foul. He did get hit with it. Brunson at the foul line for one more. And he misses a free throw. I just had a feeling, Mitt. Come on, JB. Too important of a game to be missing free throws here tonight. Fox down the lane, they kick it out to Harper. Harper, left corner 3. Too strong, can't get it to go. Stein for the rebound, battles for it. Ball knocked out of Cornet's hands. And then they call a foul, I believe, on Anunoby. I believe that's on OG Anunoby. Yeah, it's on OG Anunoby. Battling Cornet for the loose ball rebound there. Tay Cowboys, what's up, Tay? Harper gets it in the Fox. Fox up top being guarded by Bridges. Fox coming to his left off the Cornet screen. Driving it down in the lane. Leans in, shoots up the floater. Got it to go from Fox. Beautiful manipulation. Robinson was trying to fend off the possible lob to Cornet. And here comes Bridges bringing it down against Champagnie. Fox switches onto him. He's coming to his left. Harper switches onto him. Pulls it back out. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Champagnie. Brunson coming to his left off the Robinson screen. Sprays it out to Bridges. A right wing 3. Mikal off the back rim. Can't get it to go. And Anunoby skies for a rebound. Over to Clarkson in the lane. Goes down. High floater off glass. Got it to go over Cornet. There you go, Jordan Clarkson. Way to make something happen, brother. Good pass from OG Anunoby there. And good finish from Clarkson. Fox crosses over to his left. Down the lane. Up top, Keldon Johnson. He's going to spot it for a straightaway 3. And he's going to knock it down from straightaway. Has not been consistent from three-point range, but he has been getting better as the season's gone on from three-point range. Bridges will bring it down against Dylan Harper here. This ball pressure is likely going to catch up with the Knicks. Really good ball pressure from the Spurs here, trying to wear down the Knicks ball handlers, knowing that they don't have a lot of them. Bridges up top coming to his left, hands it off to Anunoby, catches, pump fakes. Up top to Clarkson. Clarkson going to run the pick and roll with Robinson, coming to his right up the Robinson screen, hesitates, shot clock winding down, he's got to put it up, gets blocked, loose ball, and it's a shot clock violation. Jordan Clarkson, brother, attack, man. Don't pull it back out. Go. Especially with Wemby out of the game, you can look to get all the way to the rim there. Tied at 28 now. Mark said, get Clarks out of there. Bring me some Tyler Kolek, man. Young On. What's up, Young On? Young An? Youngin? Young On? I'm going to call you On, brother. I'm going to call you On. AHN is on. Keenan Arson, Clarkson to the bench. Here come the Spurs. There's about a 4-ish second difference between game clock and shot clock. Clock now down to 12. Fox manipulating in the lane, goes up, scoop layup, can't get it to go, but he does draw the foul. He's going to go to the foul line for 2. Lanamona said, bring Kolek in. Got to bring Kolek in. I'm far more comfortable with Tyler Kolek than Clarkson. That's 2 fouls on Mitchell Robinson. I think he's played pretty well so far here in this first quarter, but that's 2 fouls on him now. Fox knocks down the first free throw. He's got another one coming. You know, I said baby face at the line. That little chin strap beard he's got helps. GG said Fox out there touring with the Bridges, can't keep up. It's tough considering they've already gone to a couple of floaters, but Fox is manipulating his way into the paint at will right now. Fox knocks down both free throws. Brunson bringing it down. Final shot of the quarter. Being guarded by Harper now. Hesitation. Crosses over to his left. Stops, steps back, steps through, throws up a tough contested floater. Possibly got blocked there. Looked like Castle maybe got a piece of it, and that will end the first quarter, 30-28. Excellent defensive first quarter there from both sides. Excellent offensive quarter from both sides. Just a really good, well-executed game so far for both teams right now. Mark.tv said, we need JB to step up a little bit more. He's got to drop at least 40 tonight. They need somebody to do their thing. If we look so far, Brunson with 9, Anunoby with 10, Towns with 3, but he's played well, 2 rebounds and an assist. I really liked Towns' first stint in that first quarter. Coming out to start the second, with Brunson on the bench, Towns in the lineup, we should see the offense feature Karl-Anthony Towns a lot more here. Yeah, so we missed too many shots we will hit going forward. But yeah, Brunson missed a lot of middies that he normally knocks down. He's 4 for 9 from the field so far. Anunoby's knocked down a bunch of shots, though. He's 4 for 5, so there's that. Take how we said, where's Cat? He came out for Robinson. Normal rotation for Karl-Anthony Towns. He's going to start the second quarter as usual. Tony Vlogs Adventure. What's up, Tony? Go New York. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As for the Spurs, Keldon Johnson hit a 3. Fox has 6, manipulating his way into the paint pretty easily. Avey said, where's Bridges still playing Orlando? Probably. Bridges 0 for 4 from the field so far. 0 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, though. This is really small. This is actually normally what it's supposed to look like. And then we can come down here like that. Would you guys rather have the game cast up? Would you rather, you guys like this better? And you can at least see who's on the court for the opposing team. You could do something like that. You could do something like that. So at least you get a couple of players here for the Knicks. We can scroll down every now and again just to kind of check it out. Let's check. Let's make sure we get our box scores and everything ready here. Normally we like to wait until halftime to go over box scores, but I do want to check Wemby. I have to keep an eye on Wemby tonight. He's played 5 minutes. Played 5 minutes in that first quarter. 2 points. He's 1 for 4 from the field, and he missed 1 3. 3 rebounds. Turnover. Didn't look great. Shot callers. What's up, shot callers? Didn't look great in that stretch there. But they're getting production out of pretty much everybody. The only guys who have yet to score is Stephon Castle and Julian Champagnie. Everyone else at least scored a basket here. Angela Harding said they will fall in line and step up. I'm hoping so. Start of the second quarter. Here we go. Spurs will bring it down. Tyler Kolek is in the game. Our guy. Kolek has it up top. Fox has it up top being guarded by Kolek. Get over to Champagnie. Oh, the Knicks are in a 2-3 zone? Knicks are in a 2-3 zone here. They get it out to Fox. Extra pass. Keldon Johnson, right corner, 3 is open. Can't get it to go. Cornet right there for the tip up and in. The third time they've given up a completely uncovered offensive rebound and putback. Kolek bringing it down against Harper. They get it over to Bridges. Bridges, mid-range pull-up jumper. Got one to go. All right, good start for Mikal Bridges to start the second quarter after a not-so-great first quarter. Here comes Fox bringing it down. They get it over to Harper. Harper up top. They get it back to Fox, quickly attacking the lane. Kicks it back out to Champagnie, an open left wing 3 for him, and he got it to go down. This is not a good idea. I don't like the zone at all. I don't like the zone one bit. 35-30. Kolek has it up top. Gets it over to Anunoby. Anunoby gets it over to Towns. Towns being guarded by Keldon Johnson. Towns looking for a passer. They get it over to Anunoby at the foul line extended. Attacking Harper. Step back, leans in. Draws the foul and 1 floater for OG Anunoby. He's brought his A game tonight. He is letting it fly. Going to the foul line for 1 more for OG, and it'll be trying to get those 3 points right back. Anunoby's going to go to the foul line for 1 more here. Bible said Fox, Harper, Champagnie, too fast for the zone. Yeah, I don't like going zone against the Spurs team. Like, they're too well coached. They're going to move the ball around extremely well. Like you said, their players are too fast between Harper and Fox. They do a really good job of manipulating their way into the paint to do this. They get it out to Fox up top. He's going to dance with it against Bridges. They kick it out to Harper. Harper, a left wing 3 over Kolek. Bounces on the rim a couple of times, and he gets a friendly roll as it gets it to drop down. The Knicks quickly give back up the 3. Lob it over the top to Bridges. Bridges step back Fall away baseline jumper over Harper, got it to go. All right, Mikal Bridges starting to hoop here. I didn't give Anunoby's and one free throw. It's 38-35 now. 38-35 now. 10:20 to go. Champagnie hands it off to Harper. Harper gets it over to Fox. Fox up top. It looks like the Knicks are back into a man-to-man. Fox manipulating his way. Cross-court pass. Harper, another three left wing. Got it to go. That's 2 in a row for Dylan Harper. Tyler Kolek bringing it down. Being guarded by Harper. Kolek coming to is right off a Town screen. They get it over to Bridges. Bridges, a right wing three. Can't get it to go. Towns the offensive rebound and puts up the floater right away over Cornet. Got it to go. We'll take it. We'll take it. 41-37. And Fox just beats them down the court, throws a lob up to Luke Cornet, who throws down a right-handed hammer over Towns. The Knicks don't get back on defense. And now Kolek pushing it the other way, has it in the lane, kicks it out. Anunoby, a right corner three for him. He's feeling it. Comes up short on that one. Cornet with the weak side rebound. Here comes De'Aaron Fox bringing it down the other way. Josh Hart is going to pick him up. Fox is going to sidestep three on the right wing. Too strong, can't get it to go. Keldon Johnson an offensive rebound in the lane. Leaves it off for Fox. Up top, Champagnie, wide open three. He's a knockdown shooter. Can't get that one to go. Towns clears with the rebound. Here comes Josh Hart. Cross-court pass to Bridges. Bridges bringing it down against Champagnie. In the lane, kicks it out. Kolek, a left corner three, line me up. Too strong, can't get it to go. Champagnie with the rebound. Here comes Fox, bringing it down the other way. Fox has it up top. Crosses over to his right down the lane. Tries to get it into the corner. Josh Hart knocked it out of the air, and he picks up the loose ball. They get it over to Anunoby. Anunoby down the lane against the contact. Can't get the layup to go, but a foul on Dylan Harper again. It's going to send Anunoby to the foul line for 2 free throws. On the lob attempt to Cornet, they're showing the replay here, the Knicks were waving that it was over the rim. They figured it was a shot attempt because Cornet, when he touches the ball, it's over the rim. But as Anunoby misses a free throw, like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We can't be missing free throws, y'all. You can't be missing free throws. Brunson missed one, now Anunoby misses one. Cornet is out there flexing his right arm. Wembanyama's back in. Mitchell Robinson also subs back in. Are we going double bigs here? We are going double bigs. Towns and Robinson in. Anunoby misses both. Robinson battling for the loose ball. And it's out of bounds. And it's out of bounds off the Spurs. Robinson took an awkward fall. A little slow to get up, but he looks fine. Under 9 to go here. Knicks have the ball back. Bible said, oh, we need Cornet healthy. He is very important. You know, I said we need to sit OG's tired. Yeah, 2 missed free throws is not what you want to see. They get it into Kolek. Kolek, no hesitation, right wing three. Splashes it, nothing but net from my man Tyler Kolek. Keep him in the rotation, coach. Keep him in. Back to a 3-point game. De'Aaron Fox bringing it down against Bridges. Coming to his right. Splits the pick and roll. Down the lane. Throws up a floater over Robinson. Can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. Here come the Knicks. Kolek has it on the right wing. Attacking Keldon Johnson off the bounce. Kick it out to Hart. Up top to Towns. Towns hesitates from 3. Driving it down now. In the lane. Goes up. Lefty layup. Can't get it to go. Robinson tips it up. And they wave it off. Offensive basket interference on Mitchell Robinson. Karl-Anthony Towns just smokes a lefty layup there. Got to get that one to go down if you're Towns. Castle has it up top, being guarded by Josh Hart. Castle gets it over to Wembanyama. Fires away out of the mid-range. Got it to go. Eight minutes to go here in the second quarter. Kolek has it up top and gets pickpocketed by De'Aaron Fox. He's going to go all the way and gets fouled by Tyler Kolek. He's going to send him to the foul line for 2 free throws. He giveth and he taketh. Not what you want to see out of Tyler Kolek there. Gets pickpocketed by Fox by the half-court line. Knicks have to move faster in the half-court. Too much standing around from them. Way too much standing around. They're showing the Wembanyama mid-range jumper. He got a pin-down screen from, I believe that was Castle. As Fox knocks down a free throw. Robinson goes under the screen, gives Wembanyama enough space out of the mid-range, doesn't close out the space fast enough. Because why would you? As a big man, you're not used to coming off of pin-downs. Mark.TV said playing sloppy. A little bit. Brunson comes in for Bridges here. Got 2 point guards out there who could actually handle the ball, along with Josh Hart. You got probably your 3 best ball handlers so far in the game right now. Fox misses a free throw. Robinson secures the rebound, and now here comes Brunson. All right. 46-40. Brunson bringing it down, being guarded by Castle. Coming to his left off the Robinson screen. He has it up top. Directing traffic. Pass fake. Brunson steps through. Gets it to Towns in the post. Lobs it up top to Robinson. Robinson can't get the tip to go. Battle for the loose ball. It's out of bounds. Should stay with the Knicks. It does stay with the Knicks. Towns threw an audacious lob pass to Mitchell Robinson. Can't get up there the way he used to, Cat. But he tried. At least he saved the possession here. He knocks it off the Spurs. You know, I said Towns got emboldened by that dime. Just a little too high. Cornet gets it into Robinson up top. Robinson hands it off to Brunson. Brunson jab step, coming to his right. Dancing with it against Fox. Crosses over to his left in the lane. Stops. Throws up the high floater. Can't get it to go. Looking for a foul. Robinson had it. Lost it. Snatches it. Kicks it out. Cornet, a left corner 3. Line me up. Too strong. Can't get it to go. Towns battling for the loose ball rebound. It's loose. Robinson picks it up. Goes up. Can't get it to go. Battle for it. Battle for it. Knocked into the air. Out of bounds. Off of the Knicks. Come on. You got to kick that out. Wembanyama's in the paint. Here comes Castle bringing it down the other way. Putting his head down, attacking, gets caught in the lane. They kick it out, swing it over to Vassell. Vassell, right wing 3, good closeout from Josh Hart, can't get it to go. Cornet comes flying in, knocks the rebound to himself. Here comes Brunson. Brunson bringing it down the other way. Has it on the right wing, being guarded by Fox. Has him in the post, and a foul on De'Aaron Fox. And a full timeout from the Knicks. They needed a breather. You can tell they needed a breather. I love how Towns and Robinson are battling on the inside against Wembanyama. But you get an offensive rebound with Wembanyama standing in the paint. You have to kick that back out. You just have to. Mark said Spike coaching up Fox. Yeah, I saw that. He was right behind the official sitting in the crowd, and he was mimicking the push. And he was saying, "You can't do that. You can't do that," to De'Aaron Fox. Eric, what's up, Eric? GG said, Knicks definitely need another scoring big. Mitch is not going to cut it. Brother, the issues tonight is not Mitchell Robinson, GG. You got to get off this agenda you got, big dog. Bible, what's up, Bible? Knicks needed a timeout. About to get the lead by 10 at the 4-minute mark. Yeah, I mean, it's a 6-point game right now. Spurs have the momentum for sure. Knicks are huffing and puffing, trying to keep pace. Eric said, y'all losing tonight? I mean, they are down by 6, and it's not looking great. You know, I said, cheat sheet's definitely an agenda. It is an agenda. It is an agenda. Chris Barber, what's up, Chris? Salute, go Knicks. Salute to you, Chris. Appreciate your big dog. Lana Mona said, we need Dante back. They would love to get Dante back. But you can't move off of Mitch just to bring in Dante. You need Mitch out there. They grab those offensive rebounds. They're battling on the inside. You just got to kick that back out, man. You got to kick that back out, Mitch. Right? I know he was going up. He was looking to maybe draw a foul on Wembanyama or something. Like, even if you do draw a foul on Wembanyama, Big Mitch, what are you going to do at the foul line, big dog? You're not going to do nothing at the foul line. Mark June was, what's up, Mark? Clarkson and Harper, Philippines pride. JA3, what's up, Jay? Amazing how the Spurs get all these great players. Yeah, some lottery luck. Some really good drafting outside of that. I mean, they drafted Keldon Johnson late in the first round. They drafted Vassell late in the lottery. Utilizing their picks very well. Deborah Flowers, what's up, Deborah? We're looking terrible. I don't think they're down by 6. I don't know what game you're watching, Deborah. They're not looking terrible. Full timeout from the Knicks. Part of it is, all right, let's cool it off, reset a little bit after a chaotic possession. Part of it is catch your breath. Part of it is, let's talk about a couple of things here. So good timeout. Gigi said, Mitch, Deuce, Yabu, Cash for Zubac. Is that too much to ask for? Why would the Clippers accept that, brother? You love these 2K trades, Chi-Chi. Just boot up 2K, brother. Just go ahead, boot up 2K. None of your trades have ever made sense once. You've never put a trade in the chat that has ever made sense, big dog. Come on, Don. Come on, man. In the middle of a game in which Mitch is playing well? Brunson gets it into Robinson. Here we go. We're back in. Hands it back off to Brunson. Gets it over to Anunoby. Anunoby over to Robinson. Towns is back out. Anunoby in. They hand it off to Brunson. Coming to his right. Leans in. Kicks it up to Clarkson. Clarkson driving to his right. In the lane. Stop. Turn. Pump fake. Leans in. Stop. Puts up the fall-away jumper. Short. Robinson the offensive rebound. Got nowhere to go. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart swings it over to Anunoby, being guarded by Harper. Just shoots up the straightaway three. Knocks it down. OG Anunoby is feeling himself tonight. Having himself a heck of a game. Up to 13 points now. 5 for 7 from the field. Castle gets it over to Harper. Harper up top being guarded by Clarkson. Harper coming to his right. Get it over to Barnes. Barnes, right wing, high post, being guarded by Josh Hart. Trying to get it to Wemby. They do get it to Wemby. Middle of the lane. Pump fake. Leans in. Gets fouled by Mitchell Robinson. His third. Robinson looking for an explanation. But in the airspace. Leaning in. Wemby at the foul line for 2. The third foul on Big Mitch. Probably going to have to get him out of the game now. Wemby at the foul line for 2. Mark said, what did Mitch do wrong? After Wemby caught it, he hit like a mini pump fake, and Mitch encroached onto his space, leaning forward. That's when Wemby rose up to shoot it. So while Mitch was standing straight up at that point, he had already moved forward and made contact as Wembanyama was rising up to shoot. So that's the foul there. Kinar said, Huck, please. You might need to get Huck out there. Towns comes back in for Robinson. Wemby missed the first free throw, and then he misses the second free throw. We love when our opponents miss free throws, y'all. We love it. We love it. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie, ref. Josh Hart up top to get it back to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Wembanyama. Going to pull it out. Quick crossover. Brunson up top. Crosses over to his left in the lane. Pump fake. Leans in. No foul. Where is the foul on Wemby, who knocks Brunson in the back? They get it over to Vassell, right corner 3, in and out, can't get it to go. Castle with a loose ball rebound, shoves it back to Vassell, who throws a two-handed hammer over OG Anunoby. Where's my foul on the other end for Brunson? Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Castle. Brunson coming to his left, driving it down, crosses over, knocked out of his hands by Castle. Great defense from Steph Castle. Knicks got to get some ball screens out there, man. Asking your ball handlers to do way too much right now. Asking your ball handlers, whether it's Kolek or Brunson or Bridges, asking your ball handlers to do way too much right now. Kenar said, damn, Vassell is the killer. He might be the killer tonight. They try to get into Josh Hart. Wemby just reaches down low, comes up with the steal, hit ahead to Castle, two-handed hammer out on the fast break. Don't inbound it anywhere near. Another timeout for the Knicks. Anywhere near Victor Wembanyama. He just... Josh Hart has him boxed out, calling for the ball all the way out here, the way you're taught and supposed to do. And Wemby is like, yeah, go ahead, box me out, go ahead, box me out. Okay, I'm just going to reach over with my giant arm and just slap the ball away and get the steal. You can't inbound it anywhere near Wemby. You can't do it. Bad decision from the Knicks. Wemby is a cheat code. There is nothing you can do. We talked about it in the pregame, but the Knicks are exacerbating some of the issues of going up against Wemby by not staying away from Wemby as much as possible. Mark.tv said, sometimes you got to step up, no excuses. It's a 7-point game. That's right there. A lot of issues they need to clean up. Kenar said he got that telescoping Spider-Man arm. Spider arm. Oh, my goodness. He's just baiting you into it, right? So Josh Hart, like I said, he's in the exact perfect position you were taught to be in as a basketball player. He's had him boxed out. He's fully extended. He's saying, throw it into my hand all the way down here. Wemby's all the way back here. I got him sealed off. Go ahead, JB, throw it right into me. The way we've done it a million times since college, right? And JB's like, oh, Josh Hart, my boy, I got you, big dog. Way to seal the defender off. And Wembanyama's like, yeah, he's sealing me off all right. Never mind. I'm just going to reach over with my giant arm and just knock it at it. Nobody else in the league can do that. Not Chet Holmgren. Now, who's another super tall, lengthy dude? Not Rudy Gobert. Nobody else in the rest of the league can do that, right? Sweetie, what's up, Sweetie? I miss Precious. You can go watch Kings games. He's down there playing for the Kings in games that don't matter. Tay Cowboys said, they call fouls when we play good defense, block their shots. It's just very similar, that Wemby defensive play against Brunson there, where Brunson drives it in, stops on the 2 feet, gets the contact from Wemby, flips it up at the basket, doesn't get the foul call. That possession is very similar to the Wemby one, where he catches it, leans in a little bit, Robinson inches closer, he goes up, receives the contact, and they call the foul. Just very similar plays. Very similar plays. Bible said the ultimate cheat code. Yeah, I mean, he is literally there's nothing you can really do, right? There's nothing you could really do. When he is fully healthy and this team is fully healthy, and he is back to playing 30-some-odd minutes a night, it's like, how you going to beat the Spurs team if Wemby has it going that night, right? Like, what are you going to do? Who do you put on him? David said they're playing very physical with Brunson. They're killing him. Yeah, I mean, this is the Knicks' biggest downfall is they don't have other good ball handlers. I mean, their 3 best ball handlers on this team, fully healthy or not, and that's between McBride and Shamet as well. So, you know, the health is not really the issue either. Their 3 best ball handlers on this team are Brunson, then probably Josh Hart, then Kolek, and then Clarkson. And I don't trust Clarkson. Kolek is, you know, young player who doesn't have enough experience. And then you got Brunson. Oh, and then you got Bridges. And it's like, between Brunson, Hart, and Bridges, they all look exhausted just trying to bring the ball down the court right now. Bridges bringing it down, hands it off to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. 5 minutes to go. He's bringing it down against Steph Castle, applying full court pressure. Brunson has it. Up top, being guarded by Vassell in a switch to get over to Anunoby, being guarded by Barnes. They get it over to Bridges. Bridges on the left wing. Coming to his right off a town screen. Driving it down in the lane. Step back. Fall away jumper off balance. Comes up short. Battle for the loose ball rebound. Wemby knocks it away from Towns. Here comes Castle. Throws a lob up to Wemby. Misses the reverse jam. Battle for the loose ball. Knocked out of bounds by Castle. Wemby tried to get a little too fancy there. Oh, no, they call a foul on Steph Castle. Wasn't out of bounds on the Spurs. They call a foul on Steph Castle. Brunson will bring it down now. 4:45 to go here. 7-point lead for the Spurs, 50-43. Brunson has it on the left wing. They get over to Towns. Towns being guarded by Vassell. Driving it down in the lane, throws up the floater. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Battle for the loose ball. Harper pulls it out. Shot out of a cannon, bringing it down the other way. Crosses over, down the lane. Kicks it out. Barnes, wide open, right wing 3. Still can't get it to go. Still remains over here in Vegas. He can't knock down a 3 here in Vegas. Brunson has it on the right wing, being guarded by Vassell. Calling for the Karl-Anthony Towns screen. Coming to his left off the Towns screen. In the lane. All the way jumper for Brunson. Got it to go. All right. There you go, JB. Back to a 5-point game. Spurs have been playing very, very well. And it's a 5-point game, so the Knicks trying to hang on strong. But this Spurs defense is definitely going to wait on them as the game goes on. Castle down the lane, cross-court pass. Harper, right corner 3. He's already hit 2 tonight. Can't get that one to go. Battle for the loose ball. And a foul on the floor. Foul on the Knicks there. You know, I said I don't want to see floaters by Cat. Depends. Depends. The foul's on OG Anunoby there. Josh Hart coming in for Clarkson here. Final 4 minutes of the quarter. The Knicks going to their starting 5 unit. They get it into Cornet. Cornet up top being guarded by Towns. Get over to Vassell. So dancing around the Cornet screen. Coming to his right. Mid-range pull-up jumper over Brunson. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Harper knocks the rebound out. Castle lines up a 3, can't get it to go. Towns finally secures the rebound, gets ran into by Harper. Because that OG 16 3-1. He has been huge in this first half. Josh Hart taking a tough hit. He's still on the floor on the other end. The Knicks are in the bonus now. So that's 2 free throws for Karl-Anthony Towns as he got ran into by Dylan Harper. Mark said fouls are becoming lopsided. We'll go through it during the halftime here. It's 3 fouls on Harper now. Towns at the foul line for 2. Just knock down your free throws, big dog. Knock down your free throws. Towns rattles in the first one. They just said before that Karl-Anthony Towns free throw, they were 1 and 4. Towns still laboring on the other end. I don't like that. Did he just get hit below the belt? That's kind of the area he's holding. You hope it's nothing any more serious than that. You know, I said, I don't like John Moran. I want to see Spud Webb block Wemby. Now that would be special. Josh got walloped. He did get walloped. I hope it's nothing more than just he took a hard hit. But he's still down there laboring at the other end. Towns knocks down both free throws. Thank goodness. It's a 3-point game. 3:40 to go here in the second quarter. Fox is also back in. So both teams going back to their starting lineups to end this quarter here. They get over to Castle, coming to his right, dancing with it. Now coming to his left in the lane. Leans in, goes up against Josh Hart, draws a foul. I don't like that foul call at all. I don't like that foul call at all on Josh Hart. I think Josh Hart is allowed to have that defensive positioning there. If we're going to call that another side of the court, we could also call it as well. Rose Pierre with a wild comment in the chat, brother. Chill. Castle knocks down the first free throw. He's got another one coming. Mark said, just like the Mitch call. Yeah, this one is more egregious to me because Josh Hart is already standing there with his hands straight up, standing there. And then Castle leans into him and initiates the contact. At least with the Mitch one, Mitch was walking forward a little bit. Leaning forward a little bit. Castle knocks down both free throws. 3:30 to go. Brunson bringing it down against Castle. Directing traffic out by the half-court line. Good pressure from Castle yet again. Coming to his left off a good Towns screen there. They get it over to Towns. High post being guarded by Castle. Towns faces up. Coming to his left. Backing him down. One-legged fall-away jumper at the foul line. Got it to go. Karl-Anthony Towns. We need big cities tonight, big dog. We need big cities. Castle has it on the left wing. Crossing over to his right in the lane. Puts it up over Bridges. Got it to go for Steph Castle. He's starting to get it going now. Quick hit ahead to Josh Hart, who's bringing it down the other way. Hart gets it over to Brunson. Quickly attacking to his right. Ball knocked out of his hands, but the ball sneaks right back into his hands. Some serendipity for Jalen Brunson there. Knicks catching a bit of a break there. Should have been a steal for the Spurs. Instead, it's a 2-point basket for Brunson. Castle has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Crosses over to his right. Down the lane. Cross-court pass. Fox up top to Vassell. Pump fakes. Driving to his left. In the lane. Throws it up to Cornet. Gets blocked by Jalen Brunson. Is that his first block of the season? Jalen Brunson with the block there. They get it into Vassell. Vassell baseline jumper. Can't get it to go. Bridges does a good job knocking the rebound over to Hart. Now Brunson, Euro steps down the lane, scoop play with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the tip up and in. A 1-point game, 2:18 to go. Mark said, Josh, of course, no foul call. Yeah, 54-53 now, 1-point game. Vassell bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. They get over to Vassell. Hands it off to Champagnie. Champagnie over to Cornet. Hands it off to Castle. Castle crosses over to his left in the lane. Pump fake down the lane. Goes up. Gets blocked by Anunoby. But Cornet right there. Towns, brother, big dog, homie. I need you to keep Cornet off the glass, big dog. Cornet does a great job of positioning himself to get that. And a foul on Castle there. That is, I believe, Castle's second foul tonight. Said he said we're going to win this game. Brunson at the foul line for 2. They're in the bonus. Knocks down the first free throw. Thank you, JB. Kinar said Cornet earning the bag. Yeah. Brunson has one more free throw. Brunson getting MVP chance here in Vegas. It's the second free throw to go. 2 for 2 from the foul line for Brunson there. 1 point game. 145 to go. Fox up top being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his left. Down the lane. Stops. Leans in. Kicks it out. Vassell. Left wing 3 over Josh Hart. Good closeout. Didn't matter. Vassell knocks it down anyway. Brunson bringing it down. Coming to his left. See, that's a good screen in the backcourt from Towns. Gave Brunson enough space. Vassell forced to switch on to Brunson. Leaves it off for Bridges. Bridges coming to his left. Hands it off to Anunoby. Anunoby up top attacking. Stops. Leans in. Down the lane. Kicks it out to Towns. Quick right corner 3. Quick trigger there. Brunson battling on the glass. Can't get the tip to go. Fox able to grab the rebound. It's a 5-on-4 as Brunson fell down. They get over to Castle. Castle down the lane. Stops. Turns. Spins. Kicks it in the corner. Gets knocked out of the air. And then Bridges tried to save it inbounds, but it's out of bounds off of Bridges. And it's going to stay here with the Spurs. Lanamona said, of all players, Luke Cornet. It's always Luke Cornet. It's always the former Knicks. It's always the former Knicks. Ronnie, what's up, Ronnie? Can't see the game, but how is it? It's a 4-point game, 59 to 55. It's mostly been back and forth here, but it's been, I'd say, mostly Spurs here tonight. Mostly Spurs. Gigi said, watch Robinson get traded and become a monster. It always happens when they switch uniforms. Brother, he's a monster now. You just hate. You just hate. Fox down the lane against Hug Porty. Can't get it to go. Good defense from Hug Porty, but Cornet off in the rebound. They kick it out to Champagny for an open 3. Comes up short on it. Bridges finally snags the rebound. They get it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart over to Brunson. Brunson on the left wing, pump fakes. Pulls it back out, leaves it off for Anunoby. Attacking to his left, down the lane. Goes up against Cornet. Got the layup to go. OG Anunoby has been a monster here tonight. 59 to 57, 2-point game, 42 seconds to go. De'Aaron Fox bringing it down. My goodness, Fox crosses over to his left. Maneuvering his way into the paint. Stops, stumbles. Hug Porty falls but steals it. Hit ahead, Anunoby. Two-handed jam, and we're tied up at 59. Insane play. Aerial Hug Porty. Fox has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Gotta find more minutes for Huck. About a 3-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Fox up top, coming to his right after a Cornet screen. Crosses over, down the lane. Mid-range flip jumper of Huck Porty. Got it to go. De'Aaron Fox so smooth with it. Josh Hart bringing it down the other way. Shot clock winding down. Sidestep 3 for Josh Hart at the buzzer. Wide left, can't get it to go. Bridges can't save it, and it's out of bounds. Going back to the Spurs, 0.2 on the clock. So this will likely be our halftime score here. Actually, it will be our halftime score with 0.2 on the clock. Cornet got a piece of the layup on OG Anunoby, and he still got the layup to go. Lanamona said, I said it, bring in Huck. Yeah, you did say it. You did say it. And that is the end of our first half there. The Spurs just inbound it. That's it. You can't get a shot off with 0.2 left. So they just inbound it, and they end the quarter there. Incredible quarter there from both sides. I think a little bit more impressive from the Spurs so far tonight, but we got some things to talk about. OG Anunoby, 20 points in the first half. Incredible first half from OG. Kenny McLeod said, OG having a blast tonight. I don't know if he's having a blast, just because he's working hard. He's working very hard. Steph Castle, they put his score up here. We'll go through the box score for each team. He's got 6 3 and 7 assists in the first half for Steph Castle. Alex, what's up, Alex? He said, oh, come on, just got here. I mean, we're going to halftime. We got a full 24 minutes left to go here tonight. So you don't got to go anywhere, brother. Let's go through it through the box score here for our halftime. Yvette Passat said, very competitive. Let's go, Knicks. AB said, we're still losing. They are losing by 2. Losing by 2. Couple of things they could clean up, for sure. Wemby played 10 minutes in that first half. He will play more here in the second half, and that is the scary thing. That is the scary part of it. OG killing it. He is killing it tonight. He is killing it tonight. I said, knew I should have took Vassell instead of Barnes. Barnes scared me tonight just because he's coming off his worst game of the season. He was 0 for 8 against the Thunder. He's 0 for 2 from three-point range so far tonight. Here we go. Let's go through the box score. We'll start with the Spurs. Barnes with 6. He's 0 for 2 from 3. Most important stat for him. He is 3 for 5 from the field, though. He only got 1 rebound. Outside of that, didn't do a whole lot. Luke Cornet, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 4 of them being offensive. I mean, this is the impact Luke Cornet is having so far here tonight. He's been phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal positioning himself. Being around the basket, just hanging around. 5 for 6. All 5 of them coming off of either lob dunks or tip-ins. Just hanging around the basket. Knicks not doing a good enough job of driving them out. De'Aaron Fox, 9 points tonight, 2 rebounds, 8 assists for De'Aaron Fox. He has been between him and Castle, they pretty much have all of the assists for the team for their team tonight. They've been phenomenal tonight. De'Aaron Fox has been he's just able. This is the beauty of De'Aaron Fox with a fully healthy Spurs team. He can just maneuver it with his speed, maneuver his way into the paint, collapse defenses, and either kick it over to Wemby, lob it up to Wemby, lob it up to Cornet, or kick it out to Barnes or Champagnie or Vassell or Keldon Johnson or cutting Stephon Castle. So many options for this Spurs team. The Fleas had 8 looks at half his crazy work. It is. And you know what? Stephon Castle not far behind with 7 assists at halftime. These guys have been killing it. Do they have any turnovers? 3 turnovers for De'Aaron Fox. No turnovers for Stephon Castle, who has been a turnover machine so far this year. We did postulate that with the return of De'Aaron Fox, it should help Stephon Castle's turnover numbers go down a little bit more. Bible said Fox walking double-double. He should be. He should be on this team for sure. Alex said we need to shut them down. Yeah. Obviously easier said than done, but yeah. Devin Vassell leading them in scores with 12 points. Everybody who has played for the Spurs tonight has scored at least once. Vassell, they're leading them in scores with 12. He's 4 for 9 from the field, 2 for 5 from three-point range, 2 rebounds. Not much outside of that. Stephon Castle, we talked about already, 6 points for him. 3 boards, 7 assists. Now we go to their bench, and we're going to start with the big man in the middle, Victor Wembanyama, who is obviously coming off the bench with the injury. So they're going to work him back slowly. He's 2 for 6 from the floor. I think overall they guarded him pretty well. But that's not the thing that scares you about Victor Wembanyama. It's the defensive side. It's a steal. It's a block in 10 minutes. It's the fact that you can't even really get into the paint when he's in the game, or else he's going to send it back into the third row. David said, OG, our heart and soul. Cat, got to get in Thundercat mode. I want to see big cities tonight. He's been playing very well so far. OG Anunoby now, as we go to the Knicks. Leon Mitchell, what's up, Leon? Tell stupid Leon Rose to get some height instead of some short guards. Take off the opaque goggles. I mean, brother, he's on the phones looking for them. There are no vet minimum guys you could go out and get who are wings, brother. You tell me the trade, big dog. You tell me the trade, and we'll talk about it. But, not a big fan of just sitting here complaining. Tell me the solution. What solution you got, big dog? OG Anunoby, 20 points in the first half. Has to be a career high for sure. 8 for 10 from the field, 3 for 5 from three-point range. He has not missed from two-point range so far. David Osh Jr. said, Dink is what we need. I would not mind seeing Dink Pate with this roster. Would not mind it. Would not mind maybe trying to see some Tosan and Woma. Just because you do need size. You need wings. Would not mind trying to get Tosan and Woma in there. Again, I'm out on Clarkson. I'm out. So if we kept Kolek in the rotation, tried some Tosan and Woma, tried somebody else other than Jordan Clarkson, I'd be interested. I'd be very interested. Yak said, we're on pace for 106 shots with 53. What a battle. We are head-to-head with a team of first-round stars. Yeah, man, the babies. The babies over there for the Spurs. But they do have a couple of veterans. Champagnie. Even Keldon Johnson's a little bit of a veteran now at 26 years old. But you got Champagnie. You have De'Aaron Fox. You have Harrison Barnes. You got some veterans over there to help bring along the young ones. And then obviously Wembanyama in his third year making that superstar leap. Alex said, we are playing at this finals. Let's go, Knicks. Realize we win here, then win in June? Sure, yeah. Indy, what's up, Indy? Would you rather the championship or the cup? The championship, brother, the championship. Diawara needs minutes. He's too young. He's too raw. He had an opportunity earlier in the year, and, you know, he's too young and he's too raw right now. So, Anunoby with 20 points, a rebound, 3 assists for him. Karl Anthony Towns, 9.7 rebounds, 1 assist in the first half. Playing well. You're going to need him to play even better in the second half if you can get it, because you need somebody else to step up, of course. Josh Hart, 6 points for him. He's 3 for 4 from the floor, 0 for 1 from three-point range. The three-point shot he took was the heave at the end of the first half there. 5 boards, 2 assists. Josh Hart stat line so far. Very Josh Hart game so far. I think he's playing well so far defensively. But, you know. Bridges, 4 points, not playing all that well. 2 for 8 from the floor, not knocking down shots. 0 for 2 from three-point range. We need him to get hot at some point. We need somebody to get hot outside of Anunoby. 3 and 3 to go along with the 4 points from Mikal Bridges. Need a little bit more out of him. He does have his hands full defensively, trying to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox. Get over to Jalen Brunson. 15 points on 15 shot attempts is bad efficiency. 2 for 3 from the foul line. 1 for 2 from three-point range. 2 boards, 4 assists. 2 turnovers as well for Jalen Brunson. He has his hands full tonight, trying to go up against the pressure that San Antonio is providing. The Knicks need to get a lot more creative in terms of freeing him up, just bringing the ball down the court, like, you know, screens in the backcourt, movement, having other guys bring the ball down. They've tried doing that, but they're also pressuring. They have multiple ball pressures, perimeter defenders out there who can pressure the ball between Castle, Vassell, Harper, Fox. Like, all those guys can pressure the ball in the backcourt and not get completely beat. So, Keenan Hart and Mikal been invisible. I mean, we see him, Keenan Hart. He's taking shots. He's just not hitting anything. So I definitely noticed him. He's not invisible, but he has been bad. David said, really, all these guys I'm mentioning, we're still missing Deuce and Shaman. Yeah, I mean, huge parts of your team. Huge, not like big parts, huge parts of your team right now. And I talked about this. The Knicks are not a deep enough team to beat top-tier teams without their full complement of players, right? They're not a deep enough team. They can't dig deeper into their bench for other guys. They're just not deep enough, right? Yeah, said Brunson battling and had a huge block. He had a huge block on Luke Cornet. It was great. Good vibes. What's up, good vibes? This is the game Malcolm Brogdon would have helped. I don't know, brother. Did you see him in the preseason? He kind of looked washed. I don't know if he would have helped at all. I don't know if he would have been able to handle this pressure either. Maybe he would have. But ultimately he retired. It's not like the Knicks decided to not sign him. Ultimately he retired. Alex said, guys got to step up. Who's out tonight? Only Deuce. Deuce and Shaman are out. Two Knicks role players. As a matter of fact, we can go over the bench right now. Jordan Clarkson played 10 minutes. 2 points, 1 for 4. I didn't really like his 10 minutes. Mitchell Robinson played 7 minutes. I liked his 7 minutes. Picked up 3 fouls, trying to guard Wemby. 4 offensive rebounds, a block for Mitchell Robinson, 6 total rebounds in that first half. So he played well, but again, the 3 fouls is going to limit him. And then you had Jordan Clarkson with the 10 minutes, Tyler Kolek with the 5 minutes. I like Tyler Kolek's minutes a lot more than Jordan Clarkson's. I like to see those minutes swapped. Give me 5 minutes of Clarkson in that first half, 10 minutes of Kolek in the second half. I want to see 15 and 15 from the both of them. You got to give Kolek more minutes here. 5 is not enough. You got to go to Kolek more than you go to Clarkson here. 10 minutes for Clarkson is insane. I mean, they just don't really have anybody else. So I get Mike Brown is like, I got to go to somebody, and I'm going to trust Jordan Clarkson more than I trust Mwoma or Dadier or Diawara or McCullough, who apparently is active tonight. I would probably try Sochan and Mwoma. Maybe not tonight, but as the season continues to go on, I'd give that guy an opportunity just to try something. You know, he's a big man with size. He's a wing with size. I'd try him just to see if maybe he can help clean it up defensively a little bit more, because it's not like Clarkson is even providing you offense right now. I'd give the Clarkson minutes to Kolek, and I'd bring Sochan and Mwoma in there for, I don't know, a spot 10 minutes every now and again on the wing. You need a wing guy off the bench. I'd go to Mwoma here. Yak said Kolek was awesome. We missed a few bunnies, or we would be winning. We played real well against a great team, and we'll win this game. Yeah, I don't know if we played great. They battled. They for sure battled. They played tough and hard. I just think the Spurs kind of didn't have to battle nearly as hard as the Knicks had to battle for the score to be a 2-point difference right now. I feel like the Knicks are working extremely hard against this Spurs team right now. I'm very interested to see how this Spurs full court pressure on our ball handlers, specifically Jalen Brunson, will wear him out as the game goes on. I mean, Brunson is 6 for 15 from the floor right now, so a far cry from his normal efficiency. Normally shoots at around 50%, but 6 for 15 from the floor for 15 points for Jalen Brunson is, not the greatest of efficiency. I mean, get him as best as you can against this defense. The incredible defense so far. Kenar said, has Emoma played 1 minute this season? I don't think he has. He has in like blowouts. I've seen him out there in blowouts. Every now and again he'll go out there, but no, I don't think he's played a regular rotation minute at all this year. Brent said, here comes Captain Clutch. Here we go. Resham Singh, what's up, Resham? Can Wemby score 15? Yeah, he's going to play a lot more in the second half here than he did in the first half. They want to backload his minutes here so that he can play majority of the second half and majority of the fourth quarter the same way he did against the Thunder. Yak said, can't play harder. They're huge and we should be winning. Brunson will end up with a great game. I hope so. This pressure in this defense is not going to make it easy. I hope we see some adjustments to get Brunson a little bit cleaner off ball or just get him more space as a ball handler, because the pressure that Steph Castle is applying right now is not easy to deal with, that's for sure. Bible said, Spurs not playing the game yet. Wemby too hype. Yeah, I feel like the Spurs could play better. The Knicks can also play better. They got some things they can clean up. But I think so far, the way the game has gone, I think the Spurs in this game have a little bit of a higher ceiling they could hit. They missed a couple of open looks. They could also push the pace on the Knicks and could really start to wear them down. Right? It's really important that the Knicks keep this a half-court game if they want any chance of winning. DCL Love, what's up, DCL? Give the ball to OG and get out of the way. I mean, OG is not much of a one-on-one creator. I don't know if that's something you want to live on with your offense. Kenar said, I don't know. My parlay includes Barnes 2 threes, Wemby over 25 points and rebounds. Doesn't look like those are happening. You never know in the second half, brother. 2 threes could happen in literally sequential possessions. And then Wemby's going to play a lot more in the second half here than he did in the first half. El Tigre, what's up, El Tigre? Simon Ja said, hope we continue with our trend of third quarter booms. Yeah, that is also a good point. Knicks have been a good second half team. They scored 31 in the second quarter there. In the second quarter, it looks like they got that second quarter bugaboo. Whatever that happened in the second quarter about a week ago, seems like they got rid of that second quarter downturn that they were on. They scored 31 in the second quarter there. Second quarter slump has not been an issue these last couple of games. So hopefully they're out of it. Kenar said, yeah, I love OG, but let's not mistake him for Jordan or anything. Or literally, like, give me another lower level one-on-one creator. Like, that's not his game. He needs to be playing off of other guys' action, right? Off of the gravity of Brunson, off the gravity of Towns, guys like that, and then he can play off of that. Bible said, Fox just waiting for the team as soon as he drops a 16 himself. Yeah, Fox wasn't all that interested in looking for his own shot for the most part here tonight. Again, he had 8 assists in the first half, so he was more so looking to set his teammates up, and it worked out for the best. Holding on to a 2-point lead here. Jay Hammer said, this is the best we can play. Keep it close. No, I think they could play better. I don't think they played all that great in the first half. They could definitely be better. Yak said, bro, how could you bet Wemby and root against this? I could never do that. I couldn't either. Part of the reason why I can't get into betting, any of the gambling stuff, I would continuously just bet the Knicks over and over and over and over again. All right, here we go. Spurs leading by 2. Getting ready for the second half here. And here comes Stephon Castle bringing it down. They get over to Fox, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his left, Brunson jets out to switch onto him. Anunoby comes over, battling for the loose ball. Diving forward. They save it over to Cornet. They throw it in the backcourt. They get it over to Fox, who fires a deep right wing three. Got it to go. After all of that, loose ball, they kick it out. They swing it over to Fox, deep right wing three. And he knocks it down. Bridges has it up top, being guarded by De'Aaron Fox. They get over to Towns. Towns being guarded by Barnes. Towns has it by the half-court line. And Stephon Castle fouls Jalen Brunson, grabbing and holding. And Castle can't believe it. They get it into Josh Hart on the right wing. Hart being guarded by Cornet. Josh Hart gets it over to Towns. Towns, right wing, post. Backing down. Cornet spins, right hook. Can't get it to go. And an offensive foul on Karl-Anthony Towns. I got to see a replay on that. I'm not sure where the offensive foul came from there. Oh, yep. Left arm grabbing on the Cornet. Yep, that's an offensive foul on Towns for sure. You know, I said the city's just chicken wing Cornet. Castle gets it over to Fox. Fox steps back three over Anunoby. He's feeling himself now. 2 in a row for De'Aaron Fox. Here he comes. Was more of a passer in the first half. Now looking to get buckets. Brunson hands it off to Josh Hart. Josh Hart hands it off to Anunoby. Anunoby has it up top, being guarded by Vassell. They get it over to Towns. Towns kicks it over to Brunson. Extra pass Bridges. Wide open right corner three. You got to line me up. Comes up short, goes over to the backboard, and it's out of bounds going back to the Spurs. Knicks in trouble, falling down behind double figures here. Here comes Stephon Castle bringing it down against Hart. Castle coming to his left, crosses over to his right, down the lane, throws up a lob to Cornet. Can't get the tip to go. Anunoby hit ahead to Brunson, outlet to Josh Hart. Josh Hart loses the handle, picks it back up, has it up top, leaves it off for Towns. Towns being guarded by Barnes. Trying to get it to Anunoby. They get it over to Bridges. Now they get it to Anunoby. Anunoby's going to quickly look to attack. Euro step down the lane. Lefty layup can't get it to go, but a foul on De'Aaron Fox is going to send Anunoby back to the foul line for 2. Okay. DCL Love said, true teammates would see a player on fire and hype them up. OG for 60. He's just not that level of player, dog. This is not LA Fitness. This is the NBA. They're going to look to feed Anunoby because he's got the hot hand, but they're not just going to give him the ball and get out of the way. It's going to have to come in the flow of the offense. He's not a self-creator. Anunoby knocks down both free throws. 10-10 to go. Castle bringing it down. Coming to his right off the Barnes screen. They throw up a lob to Cornet, and Cornet throws it down. And they are just tearing the Knicks apart, coming off the screens and throwing lobs. And a timeout from the Knicks. Timeout for the Knicks. Back up to 8. You know, I said 68 in him. It is not. It is not. This is not LA Fitness. This is the NBA. They will feed him the ball because he's got the hot hand. They will not ask him to step outside of what he normally does. Isaiah Garner said they keep on doing the same thing. Yeah, I mean, the Knicks might have to switch some matchups here. Might have to make a substitution here. Go to the double bigs early. They have Castle exploding off a high screen coming down the lane. Towns caught in the middle. And then it's just up to Castle. If Towns doesn't step up there, Castle is exploding to the rim for a dunk. Towns is kind of playing in the middle there. Castle easily just lobs it over the top to Luke Cornet for an easy dunk. So, Knicks getting themselves stuck in the middle there. They have to adjust in some way. Can't keep giving up lobs all game. The Flea said, Cat IQ is sometimes log the F in, Cat. I mean, Cat's been fine. I haven't had much of an issue. There's nothing you can do as a big man, unless you're Wembanyama, if a guard is coming down the middle of the lane uncontested because a guy got screened in the back. There's nothing you can do. He's playing the middle there. He's got to come off of Cornet. If he doesn't come off Cornet, Castle's getting all the way to the rim for a layup. The Knicks have to communicate on these high ball screens. They're not doing so far. David said, how is Luke Cornet have more points than Towns? Cornet has what? How many points now? 12. 12 points for Towns. Because the Spurs guards are doing a great job of coming off screens and throwing him lobs. He has not self-created one shot today. Towns need more points. He does need more points. He does need to get more baskets here. Baba said Cornet is a beast this season. He was a beast last season too. One of the best backup bigs in the NBA. Ozahar, what's up, Ozahar? Gigi said, how many bench points do the Knicks have? Kolek hit a 3. Clarkson hit a layup, so that's 5. That might be it. Oh, we're here, ready to go. All right, so we can go back to the box scores here. The Knicks bench with 5 points. 2 for Clarkson, 3 for Kolek. So there's that. Kent Neal, what's up, Kent? KNR said, got paid for a reason. Got paid for a reason. Got paid for a reason, for sure. All right, here we go. We're checking back in. Josh Hart bringing it down. This is what we should have. Josh Hart just bring the ball down. He's got Luke Cornet on him. Why do we have to hand it back off to Brunson to bring it down? Brunson has it up top. Just under 10 to go. Towns has it at the foul line. Bagging him down. Step back, kicks it out. Josh Hart, left corner 3 for him. Comes up short, can't get it to go. Vassell, good box down and rebound over Anunoby. Here comes Castle, shot out of a cannon, bringing it down against Towns. Has it at the foul line, stops, kicks it out. Barnes, wide open right wing 3. Still can't get him to go down. My goodness, he is now 0 for 11 from three-point range here in Vegas. 0 for 3 tonight. Anunoby has it up top, coming to his left to get it over to Josh Hart. They swing it over to Bridges. Bridges, a left corner 3. And he finally got one to go down. Okay, I fully expected that one to miss. It's a 5-point game. 9:18 to go. 69-64. Castle has it up top, being guarded by Hart. They get it over to Fox. Fox on the right wing. Being guarded by Anunoby. Pulls it out. Now they get over to Barnes. Barnes down the lane. Gets it knocked out of his hands. Picks it back up. Extra pass. Vassell, left wing 3 over Hart. Can't get that one to go. Barnes, the offensive rebound, gets the layup and the and one over Anunoby, and the Knicks' rebounding issues continue to mount here tonight. What layup did I miss before? It's 71-64 now. Nixon said, we warm up now, get on fire in the 4th. You still got to keep it close. Barnes gets the and one layup. He's at the foul line for one more here. And he knocks it down, getting those Bridges three-point shot right back. Back to an 8-point game. Brunson up top. Coming to his right. Over to Hart. Over to Anunoby. Pump fakes. Taking the baseline. Pulls it back out. Crosses over. Now coming to his left. Now over to Bridges. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart up top. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson, a pull-up 3 off the Josh Hart handoff. Can't get that one to go. Battle for the loose ball rebound. Vassell with the rebound. Bringing it down the other way. Vassell has it up top. Cross-court pass. Fox catches. Jab step. Has it on the left wing. Being guarded by Brunson. Puts it up right over him. Comes up short on it. Long rebound. Brunson able to save it. Bringing it down now. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Barnes. Runs right into Barnes. No foul call. Blows past him now in the lane. Throws up the floater. Gets the floater to go down. Castle bringing it down the other end. Has it up top, being guarded by Hart. Crossing over to his left. Castle up top, being guarded by Hart. Coming to his left off another screen. Driving it down in the lane. Leans in. Throws it up off glass. Can't get it to go. Looking for a foul call. Doesn't get it. Josh Hart with the rebound, bringing it down. Josh Hart leaves it off for Bridges. Down the lane. Tried to go the reverse layup. Got blocked. No, a foul. A late foul call. He gets it. Vassell signaling for a challenge. See if we'll get it. As of right now. I like that they didn't give Vassell the foul call previously, considering that that's the same move that That's the same move that Brunson did not get in the first half. Bridges at the foul line for 2, knocks down the first one. Thank you, Mikal. Thank you, Mikal. Under 8 to go here. Let our timer catch back up. Bible said, damn, shooting over people, no crossing. MBM said, finally a foul call. Finally. Suns Jensen, Mikal is the lid off, and if he gets hot, all is forgiven. All is forgiven. All is forgiven. I don't think Mikal has been terrible. He has been bad. I don't think he's been terrible. And he's mostly been bad because he's missing shots. Right? He hasn't been bad because he's not playing hard or moving the ball well or cutting well. He's doing all those things well. He's just not making shots. Right? Nixon said, I've been a Nick like short pants, Knickerbocker. Yak said, who gave up? I know it's not Susan. Susan, nope. Susan's our pillar of positivity in the chat. We got AP as the pillar of negativity. Chi-Chi is also there with him. We got AP and Chi-Chi as the pillars of negativity in the chat. And then we got Susan as the pillar of positivity in the chat, right? And they ballot it out constantly. They even the rest of the chat out. I feel like the rest of us are pretty like, you know, we lean one side or the other, but for the most part, we're somewhere in the middle there. Mark said, it would be nice if Josh would hit a couple. Yeah, Josh has not hit a 3 so far tonight. I think he's only taken the 1, which, you know, with Luke Cornet guarding him, he's had some. Oh, no, now he's 0 for 2. He's missed 2. He missed that one out of the corner, so. Prince, Jamiha, what's up, Prince? It's always been the Knicks. Lana Mona said we need some stops. We do need some stops. She just said, nah, this ain't on the Zebras. Knicks just getting outplayed. We need JB Cat to step it up. Brother, it's a 5-point game. It's a 5-point game. The Knicks are technically being outplayed because they're trailing by 5 now, but it's not like they're getting dominated out there. It's a 5-point game. It's going back and forth. Amy Machua, what's up, Amy? Yak said, wait till he does. We take the lead. We will be fine. I'm actually feeling pretty decent about the second half. Now, let's see what happens when Wembanyama enters the game. But I think they've for the most part, played pretty decently. De'Aaron Fox knocked down like 2 pretty tough threes. One off the bounce, dead eye, with a defender in his face, and the other one a deep 3 off a loose ball situation. So, you know, that's 6 points on the board. Let's say he misses one of them. Then it's a 2-point game, 69-67. So, again. Jason said, y'all are acting like Spurs didn't just beat a 24-win team. Chill, we good. That's what I'm saying, Jason. That's what I'm saying. It's a 5-point game. Y'all are also acting like the Knicks are down by 15 and they're getting outclassed. MBM said, 2 lucky 3s by Fox. We're good. I mean, Fox is a star player. So I'll give him one of those 3s because star players make tough shots all the time, right? So if I took one of those 3s away, it's 69-67, right? It's a 5-point game right now. Here we go. Yak said, Mitch coming in for Wemby. He had only 4 points. He did only have 4 points. Wemby is now in the game here. Bridges at the foul line for his second free throw. Under 8 to go here in the third quarter. The Knicks still with the same 5 starters out there. No substitutions for the Knicks. Bridges knocks down the other free throw. It's a 4-point game. And here comes De'Aaron Fox. He has it up top. They lob it over the top to Wemby. Now out to Fox. Fox gets the ball knocked out of his hands and stolen. Brunson bringing it down. Leaves it out. Towns. Wide open right wing 3. Line me up. In and out halfway down. We got to get those to go down. Come on, Cat. Vassell up top, swinging through his right, spinning to his left, lobs it up top to Wembanyama, who's just standing under the basket, and there's nothing nobody could do. I mean, guys are jumping to contest it, but this Wemby, he's just a cheat code. Josh Hart fakes the handoff, and an offensive foul on Josh Hart. It's so crazy that they give offensive players all this leeway, and then when a guy is like trying to hand his teammate the ball, when he's just trying to hand it off, They constantly hit guys with offensive fouls. Crazy to me. Castle bringing it down. Coming to his left. Down the lane. Kicks it out. Vassell, wide open right wing three. Bridges went for the steal. Can't get the layup to go. They knock it out to Wemby. Wemby catches. Pump fakes. Driving it down in the corner to Harper. He pump fakes. He's driving to the lane. Stops. Throws up the floater. Can't get it to go, but a foul on the Knicks. I got to see a replay on that one. Where was the foul? Josh Hart picks up the foul there. Did he get it on the reach? 7 minutes to go here in the third. 4 fouls on Josh Hart now. Mark said these fouls are BS. Couple of strange ones for sure. Hoobian, what's up, Hoobian? Dylan Harper at the foul line, rattles in the first one. Jordan Clarkson coming in for Josh Hart. Never going to understand that substitution. Harper knocked down the first one. Got another one coming. Knocks it down, both of them. Back up by 8 for the Spurs here. Brunson bringing it down against Castle. Brunson up top, coming to his right. Hands it off to Clarkson. Clarkson gets it over to Towns. Towns being guarded by Wembanyama. Hands it off to Brunson, coming to his left. Good screen from Towns. Brunson pulls it out as Wembanyama switches onto him to get it over to Anunoby. Right corner. Anunoby attacking to his left. Down the lane. Goes up. Lefty layup. Can't get it to go. Wembanyama with the rebound. And now here comes Barnes. Hit ahead to Harper. Harper down the lane against Towns. Lefty layup. Got it to go right past him. 10-point deficit for the Knicks. There's the 10-point deficit. Knicks got to battle out of this hole now. Brunson up top. Being guarded by Castle. Dancing around the Town screen. They kick it out to Clarkson. Clarkson hesitates from 3. Down the lane. Throws up the floater. Comes up short. Rattles on the rim. Battles for the loose ball. Knocked out of bounds. And Harper was out of bounds trying to save it. It's going to stay with the Knicks. Catch a little bit of a break there. Mark said, get Jordan out. Where's my man Clarkson at? Get Jordan, Clarkson, my goodness. Where's my man Kolek at? Bridges gets it into Brunson. Brunson back to Bridges. Pump fakes. Up top, Towns, wide open, straightaway 3. Thank you. We'll take it. We'll take it. 78-71, 6 minutes to go. Halfway through this third quarter, it's a 7-point game. Castle down the lane, throws up the floater, can't get it to go. Battle for his own rebound, tips it, can't get it to go. Saves it out to Vassell. Vassell, pass fake, driving it down. Up top, Harper, straightaway 3. Got it to go. Gets those 3 points right back. Got those 3 points right back. And a loose ball foul on Brunson. Count the 3, and they're going to send Castle to the foul line for one more. Student said Kolek is coming. They need somebody out there. Mitchell Robinson coming in off the bench. I would have subbed in Robinson for Josh Hart when Josh Hart picked up the 4th foul and just go to the double big lineup. Wemby was in the game. You're getting killed on the glass, and you go to Jordan Clarkson as your first sub off the bench? Don't think Mike Brown has coached a very good game tonight. Don't love the substitutions. I know he's got his hands tied behind his back with the injuries. I get that. But that does not make up for the rationale of playing Clarkson the way he's playing him tonight. Here comes Brunson bringing it down off the made free throw. Knicks now trailing by 11. Brunson fakes the handoff. Harper switched onto him. Brunson attacking in the lane, throws up the floater, in and out, can't get it to stay. Battle for the rebound. Towns able to pick it up and gets the layup to go on the putback. Okay. Got to string together a couple of stops and scores now. Harper has it up top. They swing it over to Wemby. Wemby's dancing with it against Towns. Down the lane. Goes up. Throws up the floater. Can't get it to go. Bridges with the rebound. All right, they get the stop. Now can you get the score? Brunson leaves it off for Towns. Towns hesitates from 3. Blows past Wembanyama down the lane. Gets stripped. Picks it up. Goes up. Gets the layup to go. Some serendipity because Wembanyama was coming down for the chase down block. But it's back to, what is this, 7? Back to 7. And Towns is out there limping, laboring, holding on to his right leg. Mark said, come on, big cities, we need you. We need Cat. That's 7 straight points for Karl Anthony Towns. The 3, 2 layups, one of them a putback, this one a drive. Yak said, we gave up again, same crew. Who gave up again? Same crew. 82-75 here with 5 minutes to go in the third. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Bible said, sit Wemby down, not his game tonight. I don't know, man. I think you're still good. Towns is really laboring on the bench there with the medical doctor. He's really hurting, holding on to his knee. That's not what you want to see out of your big man. Yak said, how many rim down on us? True, true. He's over on the side of the bench in a lot of pain. He's got the towel over his head, covering his face. Not what you want to see. Not what you want to see. Yak said, Cornet is killing us, not Wemby. It is true. It is true. I will say, though, with Wemby in the game, the Knicks are just very rarely getting paint points. Castle hits Vassell, cutting back door, goes up, gets swatted by Anunoby. Loose ball. Kolek saves it over to Brunson. Excellent defensive play from Anunoby and great hustle from Kolek to save it. Brunson crosses over to his right, driving it down against Harper. Stops, turns, gets it over to Robinson. Back on the handoff to Brunson. Brunson driving it down. Stops, turns, spins in the paint. Kicks it out. Kolek driving to his right in the lane. Throws up the floater. Got it to go. Tyler Kolek, baby. Tyler Kolek has to be a mainstay in this rotation, man. Back to a 5-point game. 4:30 to go. Castle has it up top, being guarded by Clarkson. Dancing with it. Quick crossover to his right. Behind the back. Coming to his left. In the lane. Just bully balls his way to the paint against Jordan Clarkson. I know you got your hands tied behind your back, Mike Brown. Please, we gotta let go of the Jordan Clarkson thing, man. Brunson pulls it out. Picks up his handle. Gets it over to Clarkson. Clarkson driving to his right on Vassell. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson up top. Shot clock winding down. We have to go 1-on-1 against Champagny here. Inside the Kolek, throws up the floater, high floater, can't get it to go. Shot it up extra high because Wembanyama was there. And now here comes Vassell bringing it down. They get it over to Wemby. Wemby up top being guarded by Robinson. Coming to his left. Robinson knocks the ball out of his hands. Loose ball. Clarkson dives where he can pick it up. They get it over to Vassell. Vassell over to Harper. Harper down low to Castle. Castle gets stripped, out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Spurs here. Good rotation from the Knicks. MBM said, what happened to physicality, JC? He has never once in his career played with physicality, brother. That is not his game. Brunson coming out here. Bridges coming back in. Wembanyama remains in. Harper gets it over to Wemby at the foul line. Pump fakes, driving it down against Robinson. Scoop layup with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Bridges able to grab it. And get it over to Kolek. All right, Tyler Kolek, here we go. Brunson out of the game. We need you to run the show, big dog. Kolek up top, coming to his right at the Robinson screen. Gets it out to Bridges. Bridges down the lane to the basket. Floater off glass. Got it to go. Got it to go. 5-point game. Why do they have 84 now? What did I miss? What did I miss? They get over to Castle, coming to his right, off the Wemby screen. They leave it out for Wemby. Wemby a straightaway 3. Got it to go. Got it to go. Three minutes to go. Knicks bringing the ball down. Now back down by 8. Off the Wemby 3. Relic said Clarkson is going to redeem himself before the clock hits 0. Trust? Nah, brother, I'm out on Clarkson. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Kolek driving it down. He has it up top. Gets it over to Robinson. Robinson being guarded by Wembanyama. Tries to hand it off to Bridges. Champagny with the steal. Bringing it down now. Goes up. Layup. Can't get it to go. Battle for the loose ball. Castle saves it and throws it just towards the rim. And Wemby guides it in. Back down by 10, the Knicks go. 89-79, 2:30 to go. Kolek bringing it down. Crosses over to his left, in the lane, up top to Bridges, swings it over to Clarkson. Clarkson hesitates from three, driving it down now in the lane, throws up the floater, and a goaltend on Wembanyama. All right, 2 points for the Knicks. We'll take it. We will take it. Wemby is the ultimate cheat code, man. The fact that Castle saves a loose ball and he's falling out of bounds, he's like, you know what? I'm just going to throw it towards the rim, knowing Wemby is standing there. 8-point deficit for the Knicks, 89-81, 2:15 to go here. Castle bringing it down, leaves it off for Harper. Harper down the lane, goes up, gets swatted out of there by Robinson, but right to Champagnie, back out to Wemby. Wemby puts up the three over Clarkson, knocks another one down for Wembanyama. Back down by 11. Kolek has it on the right wing, coming to his left off the Robinson screen, driving it down in the lane, stops, pulls it out, kicks it over to Clarkson. Clarkson on the right wing, fires up a three. Got it to go. There you go, Jordan Clarkson. Make something happen, brother. Make us believers. Here comes Castle bringing it down the other way. It's back to 8. They get the 3 points right back. Castle up top, coming to his right, off a screen, now crossing over to his left, balling his way to the basket, throws up the floater, comes up short. Battle for the loose ball. Robinson able to grab it. And now here comes Kolek bringing it down the other way. Kolek, pass fake, straightaway three over Wemby. Oh, Tyler Kolek, line me up, baby. Line me up, Tyler Kolek. He needs to be a part of the rotation permanently. Send Clarkson to Siberia. Castle has it up top. It's back to 5. 92-87, a minute to go. They get over to Wemby. High post, being guarded by Robinson. Just fires away the midi. Got it to go. The jump shot is on point for Wembanyama right now. He is not missing. Here comes Kolek bringing it down the other way. Down the lane, under the basket with the Nash dribble. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Clarkson, a right corner three. A terrible shot. Comes up short on it. A terrible shot. Battle for the loose ball. And Robinson and Johnson fall into each other. Mitch on the floor, trying to catch his breath a little bit. Cannot stand that Clarkson three he took. Heat check of a three. You didn't need it in that moment. Continue to play your game, man. Just kill the momentum a little bit on that one. Knicks now have the battle back for the momentum. Under a minute to go. Wembanyama to the bench here for the final minute. Dylan Harper bringing it down. 7-point lead for the Spurs. 94-87. 45 seconds to go. Harper has it up top, being guarded by Kolek. Brunson is also back in, along with Hug Porty, who's in. Harper driving to his right, behind the back, coming to his left, down the lane. Puts it up, off glass, can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Kolek able to pick it up, hit ahead to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Brunson turning on the Jets all the way to the basket. Scoop away with the right hand. Got it to go for JB. Just turned on the Jets on that one. They get over to Johnson. Now they get over to Fox. Fox will bring it down. This should be the final shot of the quarter. It's about a 4 second difference between game clock and shot clock, so Fox will hold it up top and wind down the time here. Calling for a screen. Fox coming to his left. Clarkson hedges out hard. And a foul on Jordan Clarkson as he hedged out too hard. Mark said, why foul there? Why foul there, Jordan? Did they have a foul to give? They didn't have a foul to give, so he's going to send him to the foul line for 2. Please send Jordan Clarkson to Siberia, man. Oh, no, now they're in the bonus. Okay, they had a foul to give. Good foul from Clarkson. Good foul. Decent foul. Decent foul. Fox has it up top. He's being guarded by Anunoby. They show double team to Fox. Spins, gets it over to Johnson. Johnson out to Vassell. Vassell finding his way to the foul line. Mid-range jumper. Can't get it to go. Good defensive end to the quarter. It's a 5-point game going into the 4th. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 5-point game. 94-89, end of the 3rd. Incredible game so far. Incredible game so far. If we can get less Jordan Clarkson in this 4th, more Tyler Kolek, I'd be very happy. I'd be very happy. Mark said they were over the limit, but they were wrong too. Yeah, weird situation. I thought they were over the limit. The graphic had up that they were in the bonus. They gave it to them side out of bounds. So I guess the foul put them in the bonus. That was the last foul they had to give. But whatever. They took a side out of bounds. They missed a shot. We enter the fourth quarter in a 5-point game. It's been fun. It's been fun. Mark said, we need Cat. Yeah, Cat went out with the injury. As a matter of fact, we could probably look up real quick to see if there's any update. Did he go back to the locker room? Is he still available to play? Last we saw, he was at the end of the bench, hunched over in pain with a towel over his head. Let's see. Call Anthony Towns. Bernard Johnson said, let's go. Knicks, we can do this. Keep fighting. Here we go. For the championship. Gigi said, can Van Gundy get off of Wemby's? Can he get off of Wemby's Chi-Chis? I mean, you know, he's the new young star in the league. He's going to hype up everything he does. It is annoying. It is annoying, but you're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. Wemby is incredible to watch. Yak said, I'm definitely drunk, but my iPhone adds or changes words even don't make sense to me. Enjoy your night, Yak. Enjoy your night, brother. Dogcatcher said, the cup is within reach. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Nixon said, get rid of Yabu. Everything else don't mess with. Oh, send wherever you're sending Yabu, make sure Jordan Clarkson is right behind him. Mark said, I can't stand Stan. He's almost as bad as Reggie. Reggie is by far the worst. Stan, not so great. Not so great. It makes me wish Jeff. It makes me miss Jeff. No extra info on Anthony Towns. We'll see if he plays here in the fourth. We're just going to have to wait and see. Carlos, what's up, Carlos? Bridges has been awful. For the money, he is getting what they have for him. He has been a disappointment. I completely agree. I mean, last year, sure, that was the case. I also don't think he's been awful tonight. I don't think he hasn't made shots, but I think everything else he's done has been pretty solid. Brunson bringing it down off the double screen. There's a difference between playing bad and not making shots. Brunson pump fakes over to Clarkson, back to Brunson. He's being guarded by Fox here. Brunson up top, coming to his left of the Clarkson screen, dancing with it against Champagnie. Stops, hesitates, crosses over. Champagnie staying in front. Brunson step back three. In and out, can't get it to stay. Offensive rebound by Robinson, gets it out to Clarkson. Clarkson, get it up top to Kolek. We're running with a Clarkson, Brunson, Kolek rotation right now. Clarkson's going to go one-on-one against Harper. You better make this. Shoots up the floater, can't get it to go. Gets his own offensive rebound. Puts it up, can't get it to go. Robinson, finally with a two-handed follow. Mitchell Robinson cleaning up the dirty work down there. Was there 3 offensive rebounds there? 2 offensive rebounds for Mitchell Robinson? And he finally ended it with the putback. Fox has it on the right wing. They get it out to Wemby. Wemby up top. They get it over to Johnson. Johnson back up top to Wemby. A straightaway 3 over Robinson. Comes up short. Brunson with the rebound. Knicks bringing it down. They're down by 3. It's a one-possession game. Brunson coming to his left up the Robinson screen. Down the lane, throws up a tough floater. Comes up short. Robinson, the offensive rebound, goes up, gets blocked. Gets the offensive rebound back. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Clarkson up top. He's going to look to attack. A dribble pull of 3. I don't like it. But he got it to go, baby. Way to shut me up, Jordan Clarkson. That's right. When they talk down in your name, you step up, big dog. And Robinson with the steal. Way to change the game, Big Mitch. Brunson bringing it down, kicks it out. Anunoby left corner 3. Line me up. Line me up. Too long, can't get it to go. Robinson, the offensive rebound. Out to Clarkson. A 3. Knock me down. And the Knicks lead by 3. Talk to him, Jordan Clarkson. He said, shut up, Sheffy. You don't know what you're talking about. He said, you don't know what you're talking about, Sheffy. Mitchell Robinson and Jordan Clarkson lighting it up. 10-0 run for the Knicks as they now take a 3-point lead. Kolek and Clarkson. celebrating out by the half-court line. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, New York. Let's hoop. Let's hoop. MVM said JC means business. He heard us talking down on his name. He heard us talking down in his name. And he said, Sheffy, what are you talking about? You don't know what I'm capable of. And he came out, fired away a couple of crazy shots, and I continued to talk down in his name. But then he said, shut up, watch me nail these couple threes right here. Here we go. Here we go. Mark said, I keep doing it too if it works. I won't ever stop. I won't ever stop talking down on Jordan Clarkson's name if it helps him get out of this terrible shooting slump he's been in. Here we go. Here we go. David House Jr. said, I told y'all GC was going to do it. I told y'all JC was going to do it. Nixon said, just get rid of Yabu. Listen, Yabu has been a pumpkin for the Knicks so far. He could go. Jordan Clarkson could follow right behind him if it means we can get somebody else. But for now, you're safe, Jordan Clarkson. With this performance so far tonight, you're safe. You're saving yourself tonight. JA3 said, this is all on Mitch. This is all on Mitch. This is all on Mitch. But somebody also got to make the shot. So shout out to Jordan Clarkson for making the shots. But this is absolutely all on Mitch. The start of this fourth quarter, he's got, 4 offensive rebounds already? He got 4 offensive rebounds already? I mean, that's crazy. He's now 12 rebounds, 9 offensive rebounds for Big Mitch. 9 of them things. 9 of them things. How many? 9 of them things. Chi out there talking about some Jonas Valanciunas. He not grabbing no 9 offensive rebounds to bring a team back into the game. George Jones said, huge steal for Mitch too. I completely overlooked the steal, George Jones. I was so hyped about the rebound. I completely overlooked the steal. Giving the Knicks the 3-point lead here. First time the Spurs have felt pressure so far after the first quarter. Here we go. David House Jr. said, truthfully, we were playing better without Cat. Not necessarily. This stretch has been their best stretch of the game, but it coincides with Clarkson actually knocking down some shots and Mitchell Robinson snagging every rebound under the sun. So, I would have liked, if Towns is capable of coming back in, to see the double big lineup. The dog catcher said, Mitch making Valanciunas look like Mila Kunis? IDK or IDK? What's up? Can I call you IDK? What's up, IDK? Here we go. The Spurs will bring it down. Fox bringing it down. 10:25 to go. Being guarded by Anunoby. They get it over to Wemby. Wemby hands it back off to Fox. Coming to his left, down the lane at the foul line, leans in, draws the foul, and Anunoby's going to go to the foul line for 2. IDK said, it's Knicks fan. Oh, what's up, Knicks fan? I just changed my name. What's up, Knicks fan? Notice that Chi-Chi is now gone. That Mitchell Robinson has been hooping. Notice Chi-Chi is now gone. Where you at, Chi-Chi? Where you at? Stop talking down on my boy Mitch's name. Fox knocks down the first free throw. He's got another one coming. Jay Hammer said, admit that no one was expecting this from this stuff from Clarkson. No, I was all the way out on Clarkson. I still might be out on Clarkson, but I'm going to give him his salute for his performance so far here in this fourth. Fox misses the second free throw. We love missed free throws from our opponents. Knicks holding on to a 2-point lead. Brunson has it up top. Being guarded by Harper. They get over to Clarkson. Spurs are in his zone. Back to Brunson. Calling for a screen from Robinson. Brunson coming to his right. Hesitates. Over to Clarkson. Pump fakes. Drive him off the line. All the way jumper in the paint. Can't get it to go. Didn't love that shot from Clarkson. Here comes Harper bringing it down the other way. Harper up top. Driving to his right. In the lane. Stops. Takes it out. Barnes, a right corner 3. Can he make one finally? Still can't buy a basket. And now here comes Kolek bringing it down the other way. Kolek has it up top. Kolek coming to his right up the Robinson screen. Putting his head down. Attacking. Gets under the rim. Saves it over to Robinson. Goes up. Can't get the layup to go. Battle for the loose ball. Kolek knocks it out. Anunoby. An open 3. Got it to go. And Robinson, again, saving these possessions. A 5-point lead for the Knicks. Fox has it up top, being guarded by Kolek. Coming to his left off the screen. Cross-court pass. Barnes attacks off the bounce, draws the foul on Jalen Brunson. And Brunson saying, don't give him that foul call if you're not going to give us the foul call on the other end. So Barnes is at the foul line for 2 free throws here. Judge that said Mitch has to dunk that Pat Ewing. Just like Pat Ewing, man, he don't got the legs for it right now. Just like Pat Ewing, he don't got the legs to explode anymore. A couple years ago, would have had it. Same with Pat Ewing. Mustaf, what's up, Mustaf? You got love for the Spurs? It's a battle right now. It's a battle right now. Cornet is in the game for Wemby. They need somebody to keep Robinson off the glass. Wemby not doing a good enough job. Barnes knocked down the first free throw. He's got another one coming. Jay said Knicks look exhausted. Knicks have looked exhausted since like the 4-minute mark in the first quarter. They are playing hard. Spurs are not making it easy on them. Bridges bringing it down after Barnes knocked down both free throws. 9 minutes to go. Brunson has it up top. And the Spurs are back in what looks like a 2-3 zone. Brunson coming to his left in the lane. Step back, fall away midi. Got it to go for JB. Got to his spot and knocked it down. All right, now that you have the lead, you just got to maintain the lead. Here comes Fox bringing it down the other way. Fox coming to his left off the Champagny screen. They kick it out up top. Champagny, an open 3. You can't give that to him. Can't get it to go, though. Knicks catching a little bit of a break with the Spurs going ice cold from 3. Bridges has it on the right wing. They get it up top to Robinson, back to Bridges. Bridges dancing around the Robinson screen, coming to his right, down the lane, kicks it out to Kolek. Kolek catches, hesitates, driving it down in the lane, stops, leans in, kicks it out. Bridges, a wide open, straightaway 3, line me up. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. And again, it goes over the backboard and out of bounds. Come on, Mikal. We need you to knock down some shots, big dog. I need you to knock down some shots, big dog. Stephon Castle back in the game. Mark said Bridges with the shot clock bounces. Yeah, what was that? The second or third one so far here tonight? My goodness. Barnes has it on the right wing, being guarded by Brunson. They get over to Vassell, curling off a Cornet screen. Foul line pull-up jumper for Vassell. Can't get it to go. Robinson with another rebound. Here comes Brunson, bringing it down. Has it on the right wing, being guarded by Vassell. Coming to his left off the Robinson screen. Stops at the foul line, puts up the jumper. Banks it in. Banked it in. A little serendipity for the Knicks as they now go up by 7 here, under 8 to go. Kyle Mayuga, what's up, Kyle? Shout out from the Philippines, what's up, Kyle? Jordan Clarkson doing his thing tonight. Castle has it up top, coming to his right at the Cornet screen, swings it out. Champagny wide open left. Champagny knocked down the 3, but they wave it off. They wave it off as Kolek draws the offensive foul on Cornet, rolling to the rim, knocked Kolek down. Kolek probably took a dive, a little bit of a, and they're going to use a challenge here. I think they're going to use a challenge here, the Spurs. I think Coach Mitch Johnson, signaled for a challenge. The Spurs definitely called a timeout. They are going to use the challenge here. Let's see the replay. So Cornet runs into Kolek, right? They might deem it marginal. It's definitely a flop. Kolek is standing there. He's standing there like this, like, I'm going to take this hit from Cornet, rolling to the rim. You know, Cornet kind of runs into him and stops. Cornet ran him over. He did run him over. And it's probably going to stand. At least it should. And Mitch Johnson also gets a technical foul either way. So here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Even if they roll this back and they say no foul, marginal contact to Cornet, even if, let's play the hypothetical game. If they say no foul, Mark said you can't overturn this. We've seen crazier things not get overturned, Mark. We've seen crazier things get overturned. You never know what to expect with these officials. Let's say they do. Let's say they say there's no foul on Cornet. You don't count the 3, right? The 3 doesn't count. The Spurs just get possession back. You can't retroactively and give them the 3. They didn't say they got the 3. Yak said Mitch and Kolek to the rescue. Doubters. Doubters. Yak. I love that me and my man Nick Yak are in the chat since the start of the year, right here with Kolek. Now, I wasn't fully on board with Kolek, my man Nick Yak. Yak had the vision. Shout out to Nick Yak. He had the vision since the start. Me, I was a little bit slower on the uptick, but I've been a fan of Tyler Kolek since we saw him get in the game. I was like, oh, there he is. You know what? He good. We're good. We're solid. Shout him out. Right? Preseason is when I was like, cool, I'm on board with Tyler Kolek. Let's see if he can get minutes. David House Jr. said, Kolek, JC, Mitch, Ball for the 3 extra 100,000. George Jones said Kolek is focused. He's got to remain a permanent fixture of the rotation. I got to open a window here. I'm sweating. I'm bouncing off the walls, sweating my butt off right now. Got this jacket on. The velvet is not helping the sweat right now. Mark said, but they won't overturn this. You can never say never with these NBA officials, big dog. Eric said, Knicks flopping now? Kolek definitely took a dive, Eric. He definitely took that dive. Well, let's not pretend like we haven't seen some flops for the Spurs as well. This is the NBA, brother. This is the NBA. Everybody's flopping out there. Judge that to JB, 23, 4, and 5 with 2 blocks. 2 blocks. Yak said, what a game played. Great by both teams. Phenomenal game. Phenomenal game. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Simon Joss said, TKO is shutting down the Alvarado talks. I will gladly take Jose Alvarado over Jordan Clarkson any day of the week, brother. That's just me. That's just me. MBM said, best acting classes in New York City. Absolutely. What's the call here? All right, here we go. What's the call here? Come on, officials. Give it to us. Successful challenge, and then it's ruled a blocking foul. First of all, this is crazy. That's crazy because there's no way that's a blocking foul. If anything, that's a no call. I told you, Mark. I told you. It's a successful challenge. Not only is it a successful challenge, they ruled it a blocking foul, and they say the defender did not establish position. When on the replay, Tyler Kolek is lit as Brunson misses a free throw. Come on, Bravey. When on the replay, Tyler Kolek is literally standing there like this, waiting for the contact. They definitely got that call from Vegas, man. They want to coronate Wembanyama tonight. That's 70% of that is a joke. Castle bringing it down, off the handoff to the basket. Scoop blade with the right hand, got it to go. Back to a 5-point game. Here we go, 7:30. Brunson bringing it down. Coming to his left off of Kolek screen. Champagne switched on to him. They get it over to Kolek. Kolek hands it back off to Brunson. Brunson swings through to his right, driving it down, stops, loses his handle, steps back up, pump fake, leans in, spins, kicks it out to Kolek, fires a 3, no hesitation. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Clarkson, the offensive rebound, and saves it over to Brunson. Jordan Clarkson, do your thing, big dog. Brunson down the lane, shoots up the floater, can't get it to go. Robinson, the tip dunk, baby. You can't keep Mitch off the glass. You can't keep Mitch off the glass. Castle crosses over to his left, down the lane. Now coming to his right against Bridges. Goes up with the layup. Can't get it to go. Cornet with the tip up and in. Robinson, you know better. You can't go to contest that. Bridges is standing there. Don't worry about the block shot. Just keep Cornet off the glass. Do your job, big dog. Let Bridges do his. Bridges did a great job there. Brunson driving it down the lane. Throws up the lob up to Robinson. A bad pass from Brunson. Robinson is huffing and puffing. You know he can't get up there. They get over to Castle. Castle has it up top. Forgot to give the Cornet tip. Castle driving it in against Brunson, leans in, draws the foul against Jalen Brunson. He's going to go to the foul line for 2. Anunoby at the scores table getting ready to check in. Chris Baskerville, what's up, Chris? But how about my boy Clarkson tonight? Jordan Clarkson, a little bit of a savior here in this fourth quarter, man. Hey, Cowboy said Brunson getting fouled. He is getting fouled. He is getting fouled. How many fouls is that on Brunson now, though? Brunson picks up another one there. That is only the 3rd foul on Jalen Brunson. Castle makes the first free throw. Anunoby checks in. Checks in for Bridges. Rishi Rich with a very generous super chat. Appreciate you, Rishi Rich. Appreciate you, big dog. Steph Castle misses a free throw. Tyler Kolek with the rebound. Here comes Kolek bringing it down. Kolek has it up top. Being guarded by Castle. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left. Dancing with it. Champagne switches onto him. Brunson crosses over on him. Down the lane. Stops. Inside pass to Kolek. Reverse layup. Got it to go past Cornet. Beautiful cut by Kolek hiding under the rim. Great pass by Brunson and a great finish by Kolek as Cornet was right there. They lob it over the top. Clarkson with the steal. Jordan Clarkson. Huge performance here today. Clarkson has it up top being guarded by Castle. They get it over to Brunson. Brunson up top being guarded by Champagne. Brunson up top. They show two. Gets it over to Anunoby in the corner. Jab step. Gets stripped by Barnes. Gets the ball back. Going along the baseline. Throws up the layup. Can't get it to go. Fight for the loose ball. Barnes able to pick it up. They quickly get it over to Vassell. Vassell hit ahead to a right corner. Castle three, and he got it to go. I feel like you wanted to live with Castle settling for a three in transition there on a 2-on-1, but he knocked it down. Big time shot for Steph Castle there. Brunson bringing it down the other way. Being guarded by Castle. Brunson coming to his left. Now they get over to Clarkson. Pump fakes. Driving it down in the lane. Throws up the floater. Got it to go. Jordan Clarkson has been huge in this fourth quarter. Home run pass over to Vassell. Vassell back up top to Barnes. Being guarded by Kolek. Driving to his right. Down the lane. Euro steps. Goes up. Loses it at the last second. Out of bounds off of Barnes. Great defense from Tyler Kolek. Great defense from the Knicks as a whole there. Karl-Anthony Towns back in the game. Wow. I thought he was done for the night. I thought we were more likely to see Ariel Hugporty, but Karl-Anthony Towns back in. Mitch needed a breather, man. He's huffing and puffing out there. Knicks up by 5 here, 110-105. Under 5 to go. Karl-Anthony Towns and Victor Wembanyama are in the game. Tyler Kolek bringing it down. Brunson has it up top, directing traffic. Being guarded by De'Aaron Fox. Castle is now out of the game. Interesting. Brunson dancing with it against the rookie Harper. Loses the handle, picks it up. They show two. They get over to Clarkson. Wide open right wing three. Line me up. Off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Battle for the loose ball. Towns knocks it loose, but Harper able to pick it up. Harper pushing it down the other way. Leaves it off for Wembanyama. Straightaway three is the trailer. Comes up short. Battle for the loose ball. Anunoby saves it over to Brunson. Kolek and Anunoby able to save that ball. Brunson bringing it down. Down the lane. Has it on the left wing attacking. Stops, turns, and a timeout for the Knicks, as they did not have their guys in the backcourt and they were looking to trap Brunson. Good timeout from Brunson. Quickly called the timeout. 4:09 to go. I would say need Castle in the game. He'll come back for sure. He'll come back in for sure. Probably in for Harper. George Jones said, good timeout. Give me a chance to breathe. Great game, man. Great game. Just beautiful execution from both sides. Both offensively and defensively, too. Like, great defensive execution. Like, you have to really run good offense and have really good shot makers in order to score on both of these teams right now. Chris said, Jordan Emmer effing Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson, man. Jordan Clarkson. Mark said, you can do this, Knicks. You can do this. You can do this. 5-point game. Strange Time said, where's Josh Hart? I mean, who do you bring him in for? Who do you bring him in for right now? Kind of like what you're getting from Clarkson and from Kolek right now. I mean, I'd probably bring him in for Clarkson. I really want to keep Kolek out there. I really want to keep Kolek out there. Bible said, where's the 5 out for both? Maybe said we have to get to quad zeros. We do. We do. Yves said, great game. Let's go. Here we go. David, 4 minutes, baby. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes of basketball. 4 minutes of high leverage basketball. Josh Hart comes in for Tyler Kolek here. Here we go. Here we go. Gonna keep Clarkson out there, okay? And they call a moving screen on Karl-Anthony Towns. This is the, Kay Hayes said Clarkson and Kolek are both battling. Fox bringing it down the other way. Fox gets it over to Vassell. Castle is back in. Get over to Wemby at the high post, being guarded by Cat. Gets the ball knocked out of his hands. And a late foul call on Towns. Come on, refs. Come on, refs. It is a foul on Towns. It is absolutely a foul on Towns. Rakes him right across the arms. Just a late whistle. So now the Spurs are in the bonus. Wemby's at the foul line for 2. Knocks down the first free throw. He missed 2 earlier. Rattles that one in. 3:55 to go. Wemby knocks down both free throws. 3-point game. I would look to get Mitchell Robinson back in this game at some point and go to the double bigs. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Castle. Coming to his left. Brunson, quick crossover to his right, down the lane. Throws up the floater over Fox. Got it to go. Okay. JB, put the Superman cape on. Vassell up top to Wemby. Wemby being guarded by Towns. Coming to his right off the screen. Spins, gets it out to Vassell. Vassell over to Fox. Fox on the left wing. Driving it down against Hart. Stops, leans in, foul line, all the way, gets blocked, battle for the loose ball. Fox picks it up, loses it, loose ball. Towns able to recover it, gets it over to Josh Hart. And the Knicks are pushing down the other way. They get it over to Anunoby. Anunoby up top to Hart. Hart being guarded by Harper. They get it over to Brunson. All right, 3 minutes to go. They bring a double team to Brunson. Brunson jab step coming to his right, stops, pump fakes, gets it over to Hart. Hart being guarded by Fox. Shot clock winding down. Josh Hart dribbles into a pull-up 3 over Fox. Oh, Josh Hart lined me up right between the eyes. De'Aaron Fox. 8-point lead for the Knicks with 2:45 to go. Castle coming to his right of a screen. Crosses over to his left. Gets it over to Harper. A 3 over Brunson. High arcing. Got it to go. Dylan Harper. A cold-blooded 30-foot 3 there. Brunson bringing it down against Harper. And a backcourt violation on Brunson. Give Brunson a screen. Somebody come get the ball from Brunson. Tyler Kolek coming back into the game. Kenar said, JB killing me. JB is killing me. But somebody come set a screen for him. Somebody come up and say, give me the ball, and then come get the handoff. Why do you have to bring the ball down against full court pressure? De'Aaron Fox has it up top. Now you got to get another defensive stop. Fox gets it over to Wemby. Wemby being guarded by Towns. Fall away jumper for Wemby. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Dylan Harper just out-hustles the Knicks to the ball. Driving it down against Towns. Scoop play with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Anunoby with a good rebound over Wemby. Here comes Tyler Kolek bringing it down. The Knicks are out there with Kolek, Anunoby, Hart, Towns, and Brunson. Towns has it up top. That gets it out to Kolek. Kolek gets it over to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Fox. Back to Kolek. Kolek coming to his right. Fakes the handoff. Driving it down. Stops. Swings it out. Anunoby wide open. Left corner 3. Line me up. OG Anunoby. Line me up. 118 to 110, under 2 to go. Wemby, 1 dribble, pull up, straightaway 3. Can't get it to go. Anunoby battling for the rebound. Loose ball, bat knocked into the air. Ball back to the Knicks, baby. 1:45 to go. Tyler Kolek attacking, swings it out to an open Anunoby. Tyler, the creator. Leave Tyler in the rotation, baby. Leave Tyler in the rotation. And the Spurs are going to use their challenge here. So show us the replay. Whose ball is it? No, instead they got to sneak these commercials in. We got 1:44 to go exactly here in the fourth quarter, and they're going to show us some commercials. Show us the dang replays. Kyle Mayuga, what's up, Kyle? The flame is on from the Philippines. What's up, Kyle? Mark.tv said, let's get this, boys. Let's get it. 8-point lead for the Knicks. 1:44 to go. Mark said they don't show the replay. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Listen, I get it if it's like the second quarter or the third quarter, whatever. We are under 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Stay on the broadcast. Talk about what just happened. Talk about the game. Show us the replay. Discuss who it could be out on. We don't need to see these commercials right now. Jason said, what a game, man. What a game. What a game. 118, 110, 140 to go. Whew. I'm going to sleep good tonight if the Knicks can pull this one off. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Spurs have challenged it. Here's the replay. Oh, man, that's close. Looks like, from that view, looks like it's off Josh Hart. Oh, man, I don't know. It is close on the slow frame by frame. You know, I said it's off Castle. That's Vassell. I don't know if it's... I don't know. It does look like off Vassell on that angle, but it's hard to see because Josh Hart's hand is behind the ball, hidden behind this angle here. I don't think you could overturn this. I don't think there's conclusive evidence. In order to overturn the call, which they gave it to the Knicks, in order to overturn it, there has to be conclusive evidence. I don't think there is. There's not a good angle on it. The best angle, the closest angle, the best angle, Josh Hart's hand is hidden behind the ball. You can't see who's touching it last. I don't think you could overturn this. Oh, man, these officials have been messing up these replays, man. I don't know how you could rule that's off of Josh Hart. You can't see the ball in that final replay they showed. Josh Hart's hand is, you can see the ball. You can't see Josh Hart's hand that's hidden behind it. So you can't really see it, and it's really close. It could be off of either guy. It really should have been ruled a jump ball. But I don't think you could overturn that. That's inconclusive evidence to me. All right, here we go. Spurs get the ball. Now we're in it. Castle throws it away to Towns. Josh Hart bringing it down. And the Knicks, ball don't lie. They get over to Anunoby. Knock me down, OG. Knock me down, OG. Comes up short, long rebound. Fox able to pick it up. Anunoby steals it right back to get it out to Brunson. That's what I'm talking about. 1:30 to go. 90 seconds, and the Knicks are on their way to winning an NBA Cup. Brunson blowing past the defense floater. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Battle for the loose ball. Castle able to pick it up. Quick outlet to Vassell. Vassell over to Fox. Fox driving it down to his right in the lane. Goes up. Layup. Can't get it to go. Kolek saves it. Oh, the Knicks defense, baby. The Knicks defense. And they're going to be able to pull it out as Vassell fouls Brunson. That's what I'm talking about. Defense leading the offense. All this talk about the Knicks offense. I'm not going to have a voice tomorrow. It's fine. It's fine. I'm hyped. It's that kind of night. It's that kind of night. Here we go. Here we go. Fourth quarter, 29 points for the Knicks, 16 for the Spurs. Brunson gets it into Josh Hart. Josh Hart being guarded by Wembanyama. He not scared. He not scared. Josh Hart has it up top. Oh, take him. Take him. I dare you to take him, Josh. I dare you to take him, Josh. Josh coming to his right. Now they get it to Brunson one-on-one against Wemby. Jab step three. Line me up. Well short. Loose ball. Vassell falls on the floor. They both dive on it. Towns and Vassell are going to go for the jump ball. Great job from Kolek to let Towns go for the jump ball rather than him tying it up as well. All right, jump ball. Here we go. 54.5 to go. Knicks with an 8-point lead. No threes. No threes, no fouls. Play straight up defense. If they knock down some tough shots, they knock down some tough shots. May the best team win. 54.5 to go. Mark said, would have been a dagger by JB. Oof. Right over Wemby? Would have been crazy. Would have been crazy. Vassell versus Towns. Obviously, Towns with the height advantage. Towns knocks it over to Kolek. Kolek gets stripped by Wemby. Wemby saves it over to Fox. Here we go. Fox driving it down. Stop and pop straight away. 3 for Fox. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart skies, secures the rebound over to Anunoby. And it looks like the Knicks are going to pull this one out as Brunson brings it down. Brunson gets it over to Anunoby. Anunoby spins. Gets it over to Kolek. Kolek kicks it out to Towns. Towns gets fouled by... Kolek got fouled. So they blew the whistle. The call is that Kolek going to the foul line for 2. Look at that. Look at that. Knicks are going to win the cup, baby. Knicks are going to win it. Raise the dang banner. Raise the banner. Suns Gen said, congratulations, Knicks. That's what I'm talking about. Kolek knocks me down a free throw. Kolek has to remain a permanent fixture of this rotation. Permanent fixture of this rotation. Kolek rattles in both. He got ice water in his veins. Knicks by 10. They get it in the Castle. Castle bringing it down. Castle, straightaway three over Josh Hart. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Josh Hart battles for the loose ball. Over to Anunoby. Brunson bringing it down. Hit ahead to Kolek. Kolek with the layup. I almost smoked the layup. Kolek with the layup. Harper, left wing three, got it to go. Brunson gets it over to Towns. Towns over to Anunoby. Anunoby over to Kolek. Kolek over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart gets the layup. AP with a very generous super chat. Finally, a trophy. We're going crazy at the office. We want the banner. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we rush the court. Yes, sir. I love it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. The Knicks win the in-season NBA Cup, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Celebrate it. It's something to be celebrated. 124-113, our final score, baby. Bring the trophy. We're going to celebrate on the court. Wemby, who? Castle, who? Dylan Harper, who? This Spurs team is going to be scary, but not today. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And the Knicks pull off what I think a lot of people thought, oh, the Spurs beat the Thunder. They're going to walk over the Knicks. Nah, brother. Here we go. The first of many trophies this season. The first of many trophies this season. We're winning the East. We're winning the NBA championship. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. And the Knicks, have the Knicks announced themselves to the league yet? Can people finally stop talking down on the Eastern Conference as if it's this smaller junior league compared to the West? No. We walked in there, same way the Thunder did, took on the San Antonio Spurs, and we walked out of there with an 11-point victory. Get them out of here. Get them out. I'm done. I'm done with the disrespect. I got nowhere to go. I'm too hyped. I could go run a mile right now. I could run through a brick wall. Celebrate the little things. Celebrate the victories. Hey, Hazy said, how you like our unsophisticated play now? We didn't even shoot it well. We didn't even shoot it well. We didn't have McBride. We didn't have Shamit. We didn't have our shooters out there. And we still got them up out of here. All right, we could unbutton the jacket now. Whew. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We didn't dress up for nothing. We dressed up for a party. We dressed up for a party. And Tigre with a very generous super chat. He said, we did it. We did it. I didn't even read AP super chat. My bad, AP. My bad, AP. I got you, big dog. Where is it? Where is it? AP said, finally, a trophy. We're going crazy at the office. We want the banner. I did read it, but I forgot it. I'm going to read it again. Shout out to my man AP with a very generous super chat. Shout out my man Tigre with a very generous super chat. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Rafael Torres. Jason, DCL Love. You know what I love too? I love that we got to celebrate this together, y'all. We got to celebrate this together. Let's look at the box score. Excuse me. Let's look at the box scores. Sundula, what's up, Sundula? Best Knicks coverage, my guy. This sub's for you. Let's go, Knicks. Appreciate you, Sundula. We cover every single Knicks game, big dog. Every single Knicks game. We don't miss games. And even when the Knicks don't play, we're live 6 days a week anyway covering basketball games. Chaotic Styles. What's up, Chaotic? We finally got one. Glad the pregame peeps chose the Spurs. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't even see that. Let's do it, though. Let's go through it. We'll start with the Spurs. No, let's start with the winners. then we'll go down the losers. We're going to start with the game's leading scorer, OG Anunoby, the dog, the warden. 28 big old points for my guy. 5 for 10 from 3. 9 big old rebounds. OG Anunoby helping out on the glass. In the second half, helped out on the glass. They got killed on the rebounding battle in the first half. We'll go through the team stats as well here. 3 assists for OG. He didn't get credit with a steal or a block, but he was active battling for loose balls. Karl-Anthony Towns, 16 points, gutted it out in that fourth quarter as he came in hobbled with the knee. Hopefully it's just maybe a bone bruise or something small, something simple. 11 rebounds for him, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 2 steals though. AP with yet another super chat. He said, just imagine what the big one would be like. Oh, brother, we're going streaking. We're going streaking. Stan Van Gundy looks upset. Wow, they just looked over to the commentator. Stan Van Gundy's sitting at the table. He's sitting at the table like this. He's upset Mitchell Robinson made Wemby look small. That's what he's upset about. They're wheeling out the trophy for my guys. Wheeling out the trophy for my guys. MVP award goes to JB, right? It goes to I know OG led us in scoring, but it goes to JB Rice for the whole tournament. I mean, JB still had 25. Took him 27 shots to get there, which is, not normal for him. Still had 25. Only took 4 free throws tonight. 2 for 4 from the foul line. Not good. JB knocked down your free throws. 8 assists, though. He did have the 4 turnovers. We got to get him some help with the ball handling, man. We got to get another ball handler. All right, Commissioner Silver, go ahead, reward us, big dog. Go ahead, reward us. P Shooter, what's up, P Shooter? MVM said, feeling good, Nick family. I love it. I love it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Let's continue to go through it while Adam Silver just mumbles saying whatever he's saying. Karl-Anthony Towns gutted it out, 16 and 11 for Big Dog. Josh Hart, 11 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. A very Josh Hartian game. He did knock down that dead-eye 3, 1 for 3 from three-point range. He knocked it down in the fourth quarter. He knocked it down in the fourth quarter when we needed it most, right between the eyes of De'Aaron Fox. It was beautiful. Adam Silver, coronating our Kings right now. All right. Shout out to kids. But this is about the Knicks right now. The NBA Cup, Knicks win it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A group of winners right there. A group of winners right there. Take a picture of that. And then we can mirror match it. We can mirror match it when they do the same thing for the NBA championship at the end of the season. We can mirror match it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're on our way. We're on our way. AP with WAP. Adam can't stand it. He can't stand it. He's saying it all through gritted teeth. He's like, and the winners are the New York Knicks. Yup. Yup. You'll love to see it, Mark. You'll love to see it. Yo, go ahead. Snap my pictures. Snap my pictures. Pose on them. Beautiful. It's a beautiful sight up there. It's a beautiful sight up there. Who's our MVP? They're going to interview Coach Mike Brown too? Mikal Bridges, 11 points tonight. He didn't even knock down any of his open looks. 1 for 5 from the field, 4 for 12 overall. 1 for 5 from 3, 4 for 12 from the field. 5 boards, 5 assists. Mr. Consistent. Still giving us the 5 boards, 5 assists. That's what he does. Again, he played fine. He just didn't knock down any shots. So we knocked it down to hit. He technically played back. Jalen Brunson, 41 big old minutes tonight. Dealt with the pressure all game long. Still gave him buckets. Again, 27 shot attempts. Not great. Not great. 8 assists. That was after 4 turnovers. Unlike Jalen Brunson. But again, that's San Antonio pressure. Ooh, boy, is that tough to deal with. 8 assists for JB. 25 points. My boy was nonstop. I hate the plus minus, but shout out Justice's dad. Plus 15 tonight. Plus 15. Most valuable player. Go ahead, Adam Silver. Go ahead, coronate our king, Jalen Brunson. Go ahead, coronate the king of New York. Go ahead, coronate the king of New York, Jalen Brunson. Lift up that trophy, big dog. The first of many. The first of many. That's what I'm talking about, JB. That's what I'm talking about, JB. I hope he got that trophy case ready because he got to fit in a finals MVP right next to it. Chi-Chi said OG got robbed. Stop hating, Chi-Chi. Just because you're the leading scorer in the game does not mean Jalen Brunson had to deal with the pressure from Steph Castle, the pressure of Dylan Harper, the pressure of Fox, the pressure of Vassell, who guarded him full court all game long. Didn't give him any space. All OG Anunoby had to do, and he did, to his credit, was knock down some shots. He didn't have to deal with that ball pressure, though. He could just jog down the court, no problem. JB had to hit 50 dribble moves just to get it past half court. Well, let's look at the bench real quick. Because now I know that Chi-Chi's back in the chat. Hey, Chi-Chi. Hey, Chi-Chi. Go ahead. Hit me up. What did Big Mitch do tonight? What did Big Mitch do tonight? What does this number say? Does that say 10 offensive rebounds? Does that say 18 minutes, 15 dang rebounds? You're talking about OG Anunoby. Give the dang MVP to Mitchell Robinson. Chi-Chi said, I'm naming my next born child Mitchell Robinson. That's what I'm talking about, Chi-Chi. That's what I'm talking about. Chris Dinoaz, what's up, Chris? Jay said, this is a tease. This is a tease. It's not a tease. It's a preview. It's a preview of things to come, baby. Now we got to go celebrate. Now we in Vegas. Hold on. When the Knicks play next? Do we get one more night in Vegas to celebrate? Hold on. We got to check the schedule real quick. The next time the Knicks play is on Thursday. And they're at Indiana. So they're going from the fun nightlife of Vegas to absolutely nothing down there in Indiana. Let me tell you something. I expect a loss against Indiana. The Knicks should go out and celebrate tonight. I'll take the loss. Avi said Giannis is watching. Well, Giannis should have forced his way this summer instead of sitting around and waiting because he ain't going nowhere. He missed his chance. You missed the boat, just like Kevin Durant did, brother. You missed the boat. NBM said Huck was pivotal. Huck was pivotal. Everybody who played tonight pretty much contributed in exactly the way you needed them to. Contributed in exactly the way you needed them to. Huck Porty, Clarkson, Kolek. Huck Porty's 2 minutes. Huge. Came up with a steal. Grabbed a couple of loose balls, dove on the floor, saved the loose ball possession, saved it back to the team. Jordan Clarkson, 15 huge points. He was 6-15 from the floor. Somebody had to take them shots. Shout out Jordan Clarkson. We counted you out, big dog, and you rose up in the fourth quarter. Huge fourth quarter from Jordan Clarkson. Tyler Kolek, 14 points. Huge. 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Keep my man Tyler Kolek a part of this rotation. He is a permanent fixture in the rotation. He needs to stay. He gets all of the Jordan Clarkson minutes. Jordan Clarkson, thank you for the night. We could send you out to Siberia next, big dog. The Flea said the drought is over. We're on our way. We're on our way, brother. We're on our way. The first of many trophies. Mario, what's up, Mario? So glad they pulled it. My first final has been 99, and my Knicks lost. That's good revenge. Makes my year. We got more to come, brother. We got more to come, Mario. We got to celebrate these. We got more to come. AP said, tell James Dolan we want the DVDs, play permanent physical copy. Do they still make DVDs of basketball games like that? Every now and again when I go to the thrift store looking for new shirts or new ties, I'll look at the DVD section. And every now and again, you see like an old like classic sports game on DVD. And I'm like, why do we stop doing this? We need to preserve these as much as possible. Chaotic's like, OG was the MVP, Kolek the co-MVP. I mean, Robinson was fantastic, Kolek was fantastic, Anunoby was awesome, Brunson was good. Man, everybody needed to contribute, man. Everybody needed to contribute. And they did. I mean, I have nothing to complain about from the bench guys here. 14 for Kolek, 15 for Clarkson, 29 points between the two of them. Robinson's 4. You could throw in there 33 bench points for the New York Knicks in comparison to the Spurs. 18 for Wemby, technically. So Wemby off the bench. 21 points for Dylan Harper. Not Derek Harper. Dylan Harper. Only 3 for Champagnie. 1 for 4 from 3. 3 from Keldon Johnson in 16 minutes. Didn't do a whole lot. Only 4 rebounds, 3 points for Keldon Johnson. Ken Toss said, what a game. What a game, brother. What a game. Mr. Lee said, Kolek and OG were great, but you got to give Cap his props for the season so far. Of course, of course. Even in this game, he's still the MVP of the game. Again, he had to deal with the full court pressure all game long. All game long, he had to deal with that full court pressure. Russell Field said, hopefully Cat's okay. The fact that he came back into the game is a good sign. Angel A1 Jerome, what's up, Angel? I was watching on Prime. Sheffy, sorry I missed your show, but let's go. It's all good, brother. It's all good. Appreciate you, big dog. Mario said, only took 50 years. Never mind. Better late than never, I guess. I mean, look, it's an NBA cup. One cup. It's not the one we're getting. But you start here, and then you keep it going. I would love to see what people got to say now. Because I feel like everybody's like, well, the best teams are the Thunder, and then you have the Nuggets, and then you have the Rockets, and then maybe you have the Knicks, and then you have the Spurs in the same tier. I'm like, hold on. Hold on. I think all these teams are kind of bunched up together. I think we're right there with them. Doug Fresh said, first year, Mike Brown. Salute you, Mike Brown. Hey, look, man. All we needed was to not have Tom Thibodeau at the helm. It was time to move on. Shout out Tom Thibodeau for getting us to a certain point, but it was time to move on for sure. $18 for Wemby off the bench, 25 minutes, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block. The Knicks did a great job of not challenging him at the basket and allowing him to get multiple block shots there. They were a minus 18 with Wembanyama on the court. Mitchell Robinson just dominated him on the glass, just pushed him under the rim, and snagged offensive rebound after offensive rebound. It was fantastic. Ken Toss said, is your confidence back for Clarkson? Absolutely not. Great game, though. Great game. Definitely capable of that. But he's got to string together a couple of good games in order for me to be back on the Clarkson bandwagon. Just that said, Mikal minus 10. We don't got to worry about Mikal. He just missed shots tonight. Just missed shots. He did the other things. Mario said, I'm so proud of Mitch. Mitch is my guy, man. It's my guy right there. Abe said, no conference finals trophy back then. True. Now, I'm still not a fan of the conference finals MVPs that they have for each conference. I don't really care about that. That's a whole lot of nothing hardware to me. But the conference championships, I do like that they started doing that. But, like, it's step one. It's step one. We got a lot more hardware on the way. Kenar said, I like Mitch, always did. I do want to see a bit more Huck, though. I do, too. He's definitely a player. Ken Toss, I got to give props to Mike Brown. Absolutely. We have 2 games tomorrow. We're going to do Cavs Bulls tomorrow. So we will be live again tomorrow, as always, 7:30 start time, a half hour before the tip-off time. So we're going to do Cavs Bulls tomorrow. Check out the Cavs, considering that they have been playing terribly as of late. See if they can have a bounce-back game against the Bulls here. Ooh. My throat's scratchy. I'm losing my voice. But I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I don't want to end the stream because I just want to celebrate, you know? I just want to celebrate with you guys. I want to hang out. Let's talk about it. Daniel Tinson said the Cavs suck. They have not been playing well. But we got to end it eventually. We will be live again tomorrow. So if you want to continue the celebration, tune in, lock in tomorrow as well. Shout out to all of the channel members. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to all of the people who contributed with Super Chats tonight. AP with multiple Super Chats. Appreciate you, AP, and your generosity, big dog. You know you don't got to do that. I know you don't have to do that. Because I read your comments in the chat anyway, big dog. I got you. AP said the conference finals MVP is like the MVP for the baseball LCS game. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care about the conference finals MVP stuff. I do like that they crown a conference champion, though. I do think that that's important to do, so I like that. The MVP conference final stuff, don't care about that. Don't care about that. But AP, thank you for your generosity tonight. Who else contributed? It was AP, it was El Tigre. Thank you, El Tigre, with your generosity as well. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Any new subscribers, thank you guys. Appreciate you. Incredible night. The Knicks got crowned, and I can't wait to see what everybody has to say about it, right? You guys know what I think about it, but I think you guys. Dutch B, Yvette Passad, Justice Dad, AP, NB149, K Hazy, Kinahara, Kenta, Mario, Daniel Tilson, Justice Dad, Angel A1 Roman, my man Mark, Lionel Monis, Free Buzzer Beater, Niall Dimitri. Appreciate you guys. The Fleas, appreciate you. Thank you guys for hanging out with me here tonight, and I'll catch you on the next one. Remember, brush your teeth before bed, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one. Good night, everybody. Bye.